What's up, Blood Fam? How we doing? How we
Did
doing?
you? How long were you bebopping in the background before that came out open? Because
I actually, fun fact, I actually was holding my breath the entire time.
really,
Yeah, that was me letting the breath that I was holding out. How we doing? What's up? Happy Monday. I'm not all the way here today because I slept all day long, and so I'm still waking up even though it's 8:13 p.m. Happy to be here. This game is gonna be probably ugly. Let's be real. Ugly in some sort. It might end up being a good game. I don't know. How we doing, Papa Blood?
another trying day at work. I went in early, but I got to take a nap, so I've got some recharged batteries for the football game tonight. I'm actually kind of excited for this game. I want to see if who's correct here. Woody Johnson by letting Robert go and relieving Nathaniel Hackett of his duties, or if Aaron Rodgers is right.
How often has Aaron Rodgers been right?
Very little. The only time he's ever right is when he decides to go get high and hide in a cave.
Um, those are not hiding in a cave. Those are called darkness retreats. So I'm gonna just have to correct you real quick.
uh, Darkness retreat. That
Um,
sounds like medical terminology for getting stoned and falling down in an alley.
no, it's ayahuasca. Yeah. Also, since Luke is in here and he said he can't stick around, but he's stopping to say hi. Hello, Luke. Also, strangers in here said who day, and then mostly said you keep using that word. I don't think you know quite what it means. I don't know what you think that means. I think you're confusing it with the Saints' old saying who dat, but who day is definitely the Bengals. I went and researched it the last time that you said that. But what's up, mostly? What's up, Georgianne? What's up, Christopher? You always blow my eardrums out. Good. That's the whole point. I might edit it and make it even louder for next time. If I can find
Louder.
if I can find the original clip of it. What's up, Charlie? Greg, how we doing? Naps are good, yes. I didn't nap, I just hibernated, but James Cook is out for tonight, and so is Ed Oliver.
Bad news.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, so you are correct." Yes. I mean, I always thought it was right, but it dates back to like their last stadium before Paul Brown or whatever it's called now.
Riverfront.
Um yeah, Riverfront. They've been doing that since then. But the Saints is who dat DAT, the Bengals is who day DEY. Looks like the Jets are going to get the ball. First, who do you want in this one? We agreed on this one, so it's not as easy.
I'll take the Bills.
I mean, I can flip a coin if you want.
Sure, do that because
All
I
right,
don't really care.
heads is the home team, which is this shark. Tails is this guy. That just says where the coin came from.
Touchback. Flip it.
Landed on tails.
So who does that mean I got?
Looks like you got the Bills.
Got the Bills.
The Bills.
You get Aaron and the boys.
We can't call them the boys, but
Well, they're boys in comparison to him.
you just called them old. But no.
I mean,
What's up, Brockton?
Nice video tonight, Brockton.
Von Miller is out. Well, isn't he suspended?
He is suspended.
Yeah. All right, so we got 1st and 10 at the 30. And they're going to go straight to the ground game. Breece Hall going to get to the edge and get a few yards.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Breece Hall tonight.
That's fine with me. I love Breece Hall.
Breece Hall and Braylon Allen I bet you they combine for 25 touches. That's the backup running back, Braylon Allen, right? Third down back.
Yeah, so Who Dey started in Cincinnati in the 70s. Who Dat started in 1981 in the Saints. I just looked it up.
Correctamundo.
Just looked it up just to confirm. 2nd and 7. Quick fire out to Lazard. He's going to pick up the first, move the chains.
And I start getting some points.
And I don't want to talk about fantasy today.
I need a lot, so every target, every catch, every yard is going to be helpful.
All right. 1st and 10 at the Jets 43. Ball back in the backfield again. And they go right to him. No, he fakes it. Quick fires over the middle. That's Wilson. He's got room to run. He's going to take it all the way to the 32 in Bills territory. What a nice little route there.
Love Garrett Wilson. Probably one of my favorite players on this team, to be honest.
That's fair. Sorry, I am here, but I'm almost done. All right, 1st and 10 at the 33. Sorry, not the 32. And they go back to the ground game. Hand off to Hall. He's got a lane, and he's going to pick up 11 straight up the gut. And the Jets are rolling right now, which we thought was going to happen.
If they put up like 30 points tonight, I gotta watch Aaron Rodgers in the post game to see what he says about the changes.
He's gonna take a little bit too much credit, I think. All right, 1st and 10, right outside the red zone at the 22. Handoff. Hall, he's got a little bit of room, gets tripped up and takes him to the 20. Gain of 2. And this is where I want to see how this Bills defense right here in the red zone area.
I mean, that's really going to bring what it's going to boil down to today is for the red zone.
I think are the Jets just going to be able to run it up straight 20 yards and get in there, or get down to the 10 and run it 10 yards in? Or is this defense going to clamp down here and make them settle for field goals? All right, 2nd and 8. Fires behind the line. That's Wilson. He has a blocker, but he can't get around him, and he's going to end up picking up about 4. He couldn't decide which way to go. There wasn't really a good lane right there. So it's going to be the Jets' first 3rd down of the game. 3rd down and 4 at the 16. They've only had one first quarter touchdown in the last 21 games. The Jets is what that stat just said.
Sickening.
3rd and 4, back to pass. He's got a guy, and it's Hall. He can't bring it in, and it's going to be 4th down and 4.
They're going to go.
They got to come off here. It's too early in the game. If it was 4th and maybe 2, he just threw it a little further outside than Hall was ready for. And he's only able to get one hand on the football. It's going to be a 34-yard field goal attempt for Greg Zuerlein.
He's only had 8 attempts this season. Wow.
Mickey, what's good? Kick is up, and it is good. I mean, they have scored touchdowns, so 8 field goals doesn't seem that small of a number. I think the 2 misses were probably in that Denver game, if I had to guess.
Well, I know one of them was for sure.
Well, that game made me sick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Made me absolutely sick. That has got to be the worst football game of all time. Maybe not, but it's up in that conversation. But the Jets strike first. This is exactly what we're talking about. or what I was talking about, getting into the red zone with the Bills defense. This right there didn't exactly showcase that the Bills defense clamped down, because Rodgers had Brees go to a spot where the ball would only be able to be caught by him. But Hall was unable to put two hands on the football. So, it's too early in the game, I guess, to decide.
Yeah, the real question now is going to be is how much better will this Jets defense be, or if they will be better at all.
I mean, the defense was fine.
Yeah, Albrecht.
In my opinion, the defense was never an issue.
What up, Robert? I just, just when you start removing people from a locker room, I was just thinking about, removing a head coach from a locker room, especially one that was as popular as Zala was with the players. It's got to show up somewhere. There's got to be people that are upset about him being gone. Maybe there's people that are happy that he's gone, but you're going to see it in how they show up. Now, from what I understood and what I listened to earlier, this week of practice, they really got behind Ulbrich being the coach. So
that's what we hear. Yeah.
So Ulbrich was a really good linebackers coach in San Francisco. I'm sure Leo probably remembers back in the mid 2000. I want to say 2000, mid 2005, 6, 7. He was the linebackers coach there and did a really good job. That's the last time I remember him. I think he was a player there as well.
I think they said something about him being with maybe the Cowboys or something. Also, I saw it on a TV, but I wasn't paying attention at that point in time.
Look at this messed up division. Oh, here we go. Starting early today. Good job. Bam.
What's up, Steve? Were you logged into the It's in the Blood Instagram?
I think it is on my phone.
You gotta go in there and look at Steve's cat. He sent a picture.
Steve's kitty? I want to see.
You said hi before? I apologize. I'm a space cadet. But his cat's really cute. Kickoff is out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This guy here.
Josh Allen. 7-4 record against the Jets. And I think I saw 4-4 record all time on Monday Night Football. I can't remember what the other stat about Josh Allen I saw earlier today.
The thing of it is that they've had some O-line issues. Jets are pretty good on defense. I wonder if we're going to see him running a lot more than he wants to today.
First and 10. No James Cook either.
Going to hand it off. Going to try to get the edge. He does. He's going to get 10 yards. That is number 26.
Ty Johnson.
That is Johnson. You know what?
There's James Cook right there.
Love that guy. There's so many people on the Bills that I really like.
This is his first career game missed.
Wow. Running backs usually get banged up a lot too, so.
It's a toe injury.
Yeah,
that's got to be tough on a running back, really.
First and 10. Allen's back to pass. He's going to check it down, and that is going to be complete. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Oh, and he knocks to another guy, Dalton Kincaid, and there's a little skirmish afterwards.
Whoa.
A little bit of physicality there, boys. Let's go. A little bit of physicality.
Yeah, that was Kincaid. Is Knox 88?
87 or 88, I think.
Because there should be no way that two guys that look identical should be 86 and 88. Their numbers look the same.
Shakir's out on the edge.
Oh, yeah, that was another positive.
There's a handoff. Johnson's going to barrel forward. No, it's Davis there. He's going to barrel forward for 3. And there's a little bit of physicality going on right now out there as everybody's butting heads and checking each other. That's what you get when you get fired up.
I don't have $150 a month for ESPN. If it was $150 a month for ESPN, I would not have it either. But we have TV, so it comes with it, I think. But It's been an okay game so far. Only the second drive of the game.
It's been got some excitement. There's play. Oh, he hands it off. There goes
Uh-oh.
Davis again. First down and more. He's going to barrel through tackles. And this Jets team, not to call them out too early, but looks kind of lethargic on defense as far as tackling goes.
Well, I don't know what it would cost me to just have ESPN, so I can't. If that were my option, I probably wouldn't. But I have like the TVs with my internet, so it's all together.
Tells me I don't want to live in California. 1st and 10.
Your health insurance is $800 a month. Jesus.
Hands it off again. Davis is just running up the middle. All they're calling is straight run plays up the middle, and there is nobody there to stop him. Now we knew this this is the Jets defense. They've been
What's
really
good,
good.
Adam?
What is up, Adam?
Not ESPN Plus. I just want to see what ESPN costs.
I don't know that there's a way you can get just ESPN.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
There he goes. He hands it off again. He's just going to run to the left side, and he's going to run for a first down. If Josh Allen doesn't have to do anything, he's not. Davis just keeps going forward.
Yeah, they're just running up and down. But let's see, we're down in the red zone where we were just, having questions about the Bills. Will the Bills be able to do that to the Jets defense? Take it all the way up?
Yeah, I hate the whole bend don't break mentality. Because that means there's a lot of yards and then playing defense for like 5 plays. There's another handoff. Davis got a huge hole up the middle. He's going to run all the way to the 1. He almost took that in. Almost took it in.
15 yards right up the middle. In the red zone. 15 yards of the red zone up the middle. That's bad.
Josh Allen, push him! Tutty! There is a flag.
Uh-oh, there's a flag. That was a touchdown, but there is a flag.
Buenos dias, Balin. I need Josh Allen points. I'll take whatever I can get.
Illegal formation on the offense. But it's still going to be 1st and goal, but now it's going to be at the 6.
You're going to see probably a couple straight run plays up the middle, I would assume, just because that's the way it's been working so far.
Why wouldn't they?
I would.
Why wouldn't they do it? Worst case scenario, they settle for 3 and it's a tie ball game.
There's the handoff. He's trying to get the edge. He's going to run in. Oh, he's short.
He came down Davis right at the 1-yard line. He was almost there again.
He got that 5 yards right back.
Dude, he was so close.
Down.
The ref should have a troll week.
Go. Josh Allen with the touchdown. Give me some points, baby.
Let's see what happens. Honestly, I'd be down for that. No, just give 1 game per team. So that's 32. Well, it was not even 32 games because 2 teams playing each other where there's just no flags, period. See what happens. Oh, there's a scrum in the end zone.
Well, that's the only thing that's good about divisional matchups on prime time is everybody's a little amped up.
Ray Davis down at the 1-yard line twice. Dude, he was so close both times, too. All right, Tyler Bass on for the extra point. See,
All right, here we go.
I think the blue on blue looks good.
I kind of like it. Kick
Extra
is up,
point is
and it
up.
is straight, and it is good.
As we know with Aaron Rodgers, having only 3 points on the first drive means he ain't doing shit the rest of the game. We don't know. We don't know.
But the fact that Buffalo went down in the way they went down the field, nobody tackled.
Let's look. First drive, they rushed 61 yards. They had one receiving play for 1 yard or for 14 yards. The rest of them just ran all the way down the field.
Yeah, and it wasn't that the plays were that great or the blocking was that great. It just looked the Jets looked lethargic.
The Jets looked kind of like something you were complaining about the other day that you didn't like that defenses did, was playing too far deep when you knew what they were going to do. You know,
Yeah.
like it worked the first time, so they were going to do it again. And then it worked the second time, so they're going to do it again. Like they're just going to keep doing it until it stops working.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe that defensive play calling is I don't know. I feel like I watch some DCs out there. Like I watch the way the Ravens play defense sometimes, and the way the Chiefs play defense. They're always mixing up the coverages. They're always mixing up the blitz packages. They're coming at different times. I mean, and then I watch my Bengals do it. I sit here and complain the whole game that they were just giving up. They were giving up the 3 and 4 yards a run, and the Giants took advantage of it the whole game. They just couldn't score. It just bothers me. You think football players at this level, the coaching should be creative every week. And I know they don't like to always play their best sneaky plays, but stuff like, I mean, maybe they ought to shorten the game if they're going to act that way.
Well, look at that game last night that the Bengals and Giants, that where they started not mirroring but masking what they were going to do on defense. That play that took Joe Burrow and put him in the tent, honestly. But Brian Burns lined up all the way on the left side, was the free runner up the middle. Like how they lined up, like you never saw that coming.
Yeah, yeah, he just changed his direction, went around to the inside, and there was nobody there to block him. The best defensive player on the field for the Giants, and nobody was technically assigned to him in that pattern. He ran free in there and smoked Joe.
I mean, it was a very well designed play. Like that was probably the most impressive play of the whole game. Like for the Giants, like I thought about it a
The
lot
D
last
line,
night.
the D line of the Giants was amazing. Their rotation was great. Everybody got pressure. They really well. You look at Joe Burrow's stats for the game. He didn't throw any picks or have any fumbles, but he got sacked 4 times. If he would have turned the ball over once or twice, it probably would have cost them the game.
I mean, they lead the league in sacks for a reason. You can talk as much trash about that football team as you want, but
Yeah, you're right, Steve. It is a stunt, a stint, or a stunt, a stunt. Yeah, that's the play. But the best,
it was nice looking though. Whatever it's called, it was nice looking.
You guys.
All right. First and 10 at the 30, 6:12 to go in the first quarter. What's up, King? And gonna hand it off to Hall. He's gonna jump forward for 3 or 4.
I really hope the Jets answer today with a tutty.
Nathaniel Hackett's probably happy. He's sitting up in the box now.
He still gets to be OC.
Yeah, but he gets to sit up in the box. Stay warm.
Friendship has its privileges.
He sits up, busy bone. 2nd and 7, toss behind the line to Hall. He's got a lane, gonna cross the 40 on the 50, still going. DeMar Hamlin brings him down at the 45 in Bills territory. That's gonna go for 21. That was a nice play. They had Wilson as the crosser.
I've got to say that I don't gasp or worry anymore when I see DeMar Hamlin make a tackle. I think I've gotten past it a little bit.
Is it because of the hit he put on Tua?
It might have been. I think that's what did it. I think that's what ended it for me.
He wants the screen, but it was busted, so he turns, he gets it to the tight end, has room, and he's still going to make 8 yards out of that. That play was blown up immediately. That was Ruckert with the catch and run, but yeah, he wanted to get that ball to Breece Hall, but it got covered up quickly.
I would love to just broadcast the game in the screen too, Puppet. That'd be fun.
Dude, it would be cool if we could at least show parts of it. All right, 2nd down and 2. Toss. That's Allen, or is that how you say his last name?
Braylon Allen, yes.
Allen, yeah. And toss, he's going to get the pick up the first. For some reason, I was thinking, because his name is Braylon, that maybe Allen wasn't correct. Puppet said, here you go. That should help. Thank you, Puppet. Speaking of the box, have we seen any Tay-Tay recently, or did they get bored with it? She was at, what game? What game did they do last? The Saints game.
Yep.
I didn't know until after the 2nd quarter. I had no idea she was there.
That was the glitter discussion.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about strippers in here. Yeah. 1st and 10. Rodgers skating around, looking downfield. Finally throws it, gets it away. And he's trying to get it to Mike Williams, but that looked horrible.
Yeah, there was 2 receivers in the same vicinity. It was at Lazard's feet. I think it was aimed for Williams.
I think because of the angle of the camera, I couldn't tell which one he was actually throwing to. All right, 2nd down and 10. 3:27 left in the first. The Jets are inching towards the red zone here. And handoff to Hall. He's got room, and he breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet, still going. He's going to go out of bounds. Inside the 10. All right, here it is. 1st and goal. Can they do it? All right, Dad, what's your prediction? Do they score a touchdown here?
Wide receiver screen to Allen Lazard. Come on, let's go.
Not what you want. Oh. What do you think is going to happen?
Breece Hall, 2 carries. He'll get 2 shots at it.
But does he get it? They're at the 7.
No, it'll be 3rd down, and it'll be a pass play on 3rd down.
All right. We'll see if you need to be live sports betting or not. 1st and goal, handoff to Braylon Allen. And he's going to get them to close to the 5. What's up, Ian?
What is up, Ian, my brother?
All right, 2nd and goal from the 5. 0 touchdowns in the last 25 drives started in own territory. God, this Jets
so
sucks.
Hard to believe.
They just suck.
Let's go.
All right, 2nd and goal. Allen's still on the field. Rodgers looking, has time, pump fakes, fires, and it looks like it was tipped.
Oh, they can't call pass interference on a tip.
Yeah, the ball was tipped, or it was pass interference.
Bernard picked up. Lazard was swinging him around.
Yeah, as soon as you were like, that's pass interference, I saw the ref with his hands, but I think that ball was tipped.
Watching Bernard 43 grabs Lazard right here.
Yep. Final 49-45. I don't know about that, but I would love to see a 49-45 game. So it's going to be a 3rd down and goal at the 5.
24-21 sounds good.
28-24.
That sounds good too.
Rodgers drops back, looking, slings it, caught by Wilson, and they're saying incomplete. He's out of bounds. Oh, I got to see that. Let's see how good his feet are here.
It was close. It was
close. I want to see it up close. Oh no! Oh, that's
Knees
a touchdown!
down.
That is
That's
a
a tutty.
touchdown!
That's
They
a
need to throw
touchdown.
the
His
red
knee is
flag.
down.
Where's the flag?
It's a
Okay.
reviewable play, right?
No, it's only reviewable if they call it a touchdown. They have to use a.
That's a touchdown. The
They have
left
to,
knee is down before the right knee's out.
and both of his
Down
feet.
there.
Look, but both of
Everything
his feet
about
were
it's a
down.
touchdown.
Get the flag.
Here we go. They're going to say it.
Okay, they said before the challenge flag, the VIA replay overturned that one. One knee
he got
equals
all
7 feet. But he had his toes down before his knees.
he got the knee and both feet, so he got everything.
I told you as soon as that play, I said we got to see how good his feet are because I'm not sure that was out.
It was just so fast.
All right. Zerline on for the extra point. Oh, that was such a good catch,
He missed
too.
it.
And he misses the extra point. Wait, they're saying it's good.
What?
We can't. They need a better camera angle for TV.
Look, man, I don't think that went in.
Every play can be reviewed by New York, but the refs won't review every play unless it was called a touchdown.
I swear he missed that. Anybody else watching think he missed that extra point?
They said he made it. It looked wide to me.
Dude, that's a horrible camera angle. Then that's gonna mess me up.
Dude, it was like that last week too on Monday Night Football. Wait, who was on Monday last week? The Chiefs? No, it wasn't Monday. It was Thursday with the Seahawks and Niners, maybe?
Could have been.
One of the last games we did, every point looks like it had missed. And we've already got half of the points that I actually anticipated in this game, and we're still in the first quarter. So, 10 more points scored and total, and I'm happy no matter what. Honestly, I was thinking like 17-10. So that's over half of what I really expected out of this game. So we've already got 17 points. I'm good. That was a good catch by Garrett Wilson too. And maybe it was Monday Night Football. Maybe it was the week before or last. Because I don't think it was the Chiefs and Saints game.
No, I feel like it might have been that.
Yeah, I don't think it was the Chiefs game because I feel like we would have talked about it a little bit more. But there was a game we did recently that every time they kicked an extra point, we thought it was not in. Except for like one. And maybe it depends on which side of the field they're on, because, Tyler Bass's was straight down the middle, but it looked like it was straight down the middle. It didn't even look close, so maybe it's just that end of the field.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it might have been Monday Night Football, but I'm telling you what, the angle was so bad.
That was so bad. It looked like he was like probably like my wingspan, right.
I thought he missed it because it looked like he missed it like badly.
Okay, Steve remembers complaining about it as well. So good. I know because we had a whole conversation about one of them. All right, kickoff's up and it is a touchback. Okay, what's the over under? What do you think? How many kicks do you think we'll see returned in this game?
Return 2.
Well, the Bills are kicking it out of the end zone, so he can't even catch it. But the Jets are kicking it right into the end zone. Steve, I feel the same way, but because of the curse, I'm not going to read that out loud. I'm not going to read that out loud. Last year, we ate too many games because I said some shit in the first half.
All right, first down and 10. Josh is in the gun. Is he going to come out firing? Yes, he is. He looks, he checks up.
He
and
wants to.
He throws it away smartly.
Did you see the guy on the bench? He put his hands up like this. It was the Jets bench he threw it at when he threw it away. But I think it was like number 32. He was just sitting there by himself and he just like curled up like it was going to knock him out. You think we're going to get 4 returned kicks? That's a lot. I'm going to say 2.
Josh Allen's only got a 60% completion percentage. That's pretty low for a top-tier quarterback.
Well, you have to think about how many of the deep balls he throws. Sometimes he looks like Josh
Allen.
Allen.
To Davis, who's got the edge.
Oh, he got tripped.
He gets tripped up, but he's going to get almost 5.
This is awesome. They're showing the most turnovers versus a single team. Josh Allen leads since 2018, 18 versus the Jets. Well, he had 4 turnovers in that game that Rodgers got hurt last year. But there's only like 3 with over 70%. I think that you're right about that. There's not very many high completion percentage quarterbacks right now. Jaden Daniels is one of them.
He's the highest.
I don't know if he is after the Ravens
pass, looking, fires. That is caught, but short of the first down. The defense holds here.
That's Curtis Samuel.
Don't get to see him get his name.
I keep forgetting he's a Bill. I forget every single time until we watch one of their games. But Josh Allen's been like airing it out, trying to find that connection with Keon Coleman too. Keon Coleman and Shakir, he'll throw that 40, 50-yard pass, and not all of them connect. And I think that's what affects a lot of his completion percentage.
All right. They gonna punt.
Yeah, see, I thought Jaden Daniels might have went down at least after the Ravens game. Not that he played bad, and it's going to be a touchback.
He was close to 80% after 3 or 4 weeks, though.
After 3 weeks, yeah. And then after the Bengals game, and then it went down a little bit. And I don't know what his completion looked like versus Baltimore. Either way, Jaden Daniels still my boy. Oh, they're showing the Call of Duty NFL collab preview. I watched a different one earlier.
The demise of Kyler Murray.
He did throw a lot less in the first 3 weeks, and that's another reason. You're right. It was so high. But, man, I got a lot of respect for that kid. He went toe-to-toe with Lamar. And he doesn't have a Derrick Henry on his team.
Brian Robinson was out of that game, and he had been the bell cow back for that team.
Yeah, he didn't even play. And so, and he still kept it a one-score game for almost of the game. 1st and 10 at the 20. And there's a flag, play action. Rodgers looking, takes a shot down the field. And he's got Wilson, and he's going to get him for pass interference down there, too. He couldn't hold on to the ball. Yeah, but they haven't utilized Austin Eckler efficiently since
Eckler's been more in the passing game, too.
Yeah, he's been the check down guy.
Well, they're going down the field, so I think they got 2 against the defense here.
I thought it was an offsides, and that's why he took the shot. So it was a free play.
That was pass interference?
I don't know.
That looked like pretty good coverage. I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to be real. I don't think so. I think he was. No, it was an illegal formation.
So it's an offsetting.
I just don't know how those offset each other. Like, I will never understand that, because if that was a pass interference call, that's going to give him like 50 yards. And the illegal formation's a 5-yard penalty. Let's see it. He was a little early.
So close.
Dude, he hit his arms before the ball got there, so I think it's the right call, but in real time, that did not look like pass interference at all.
That referee must have eagle eyes to catch that.
Dude, in real time, it didn't look like pass interference. Brockton said, everyone smash that thumbs up just because you love these people. Brockton,
There's
we love you, bro.
no better reason, bro. No better reason.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 20. Toss to Hall. He's going to try
Ooh.
to cut, and he gets clotheslined for no gain.
I think that's going to get
And
us
that's
to the
going to
second
be
quarter.
that's going to take us to the end of the first. 17 points after 1. Jets lead. God, 17 points is literally over half of the points I thought we were going to see total. Like, I can't believe we saw 2 touchdowns in this game before halftime. I know it's the Bills, and I know what the Jets are capable of, so don't come after me. I understand, but in my head, everyone talked this up as some big, big game, and so in my opinion, it felt like a very bad game. Not as bad as the Jets versus the Broncos, but rough. Rough.
I'm still really, really far behind on what I need on my fantasy.
There's nothing I can do unless one of my players can fly to Jersey right now and suit up for this game.
Last minute trade.
Could you imagine if there was like a trade in game and at halftime they flew in and they suited him up to come out for the second half? Like, what if we see Devontae Adams walking out on the field in the second half in a Jets uniform? How stupid. That would make things more interesting because it would happen under our noses. It would happen so fast we wouldn't see it. But Devontae's looking like he canceled that trade, and now like they're up right now and they're looking pretty solid. And he's calling like, "Hey, Rodgers on the sideline calling his personal work phone and it's like, "Hey, Rodgers, get me in." And they go into the locker room at halftime. Devontae Adams comes out in a Jets uniform in the second half. Bills defense need to step it up, yes, but the Bills defense is out a few players. Von Miller's out due to suspension. Ed Oliver's out due to injury, and that almost might be a bigger loss than Von Miller, to be honest. Ed Oliver has been like the rock of that defense since the Josh Allen era.
Espinoza is the one that's got to pick up the slack today for Buffalo.
Is he playing?
He is. Epenzin. I can't say his name. Steve, pronunciation.
Espinoza? I think it's
Espinoza.
I think it's ESPINOSA. I think that's how you spell it. So that's Espinoza.
ENESA. Apenza. Something. I don't know.
The imagination of a 5-year-old is astounding, dude. I feel like people would pay good money to deep dive in my brain and see what actually happens in there.
Listen.
If they got a glimpse of it, they'd want to see more. All right, 2nd down and 10. Jets are at their own 20 right here. I dropped my Sharpie. I don't need it. Epineza. Oh, I think you're right. 2nd and 10 to Lazard. He leans out, so he's going to pick up 5. That was a dangerous extension right there.
Thank you for stretching, Allen. For that half, help me get that half point.
I don't know. They might mark him back another yard because his knees were down. Oh, no. They went down at the same time, so that's good.
DeMar tried to swipe that ball.
Oh, if he would have been there a second sooner, he would have too.
Yes.
All right, 3rd down and 5. They're playing deep right now. I'd run the ball.
Backing off.
I'd run the
Rodgers
ball.
sees it. See if he drops it in. He does.
He does. He's going to hit Wilson, and he's going to take it all the way to the 40.
Listen, that was all Aaron Rodgers right there. He hard counted and got the defenders to move into where their coverage was going to be, and then he took.
He did. That was a veteran move right there.
He took what he saw and took the right pass. See, I don't always talk smack about him.
You usually do.
I mean, if he does something good and right, I'll give him his credit.
As a player, I love him. Like as a football mind, I absolutely love him. 3rd first and 10, toss to Hall. He spins out of it, and he's able to lunge forward to not lose any yardage here.
So,
I'm
the
gonna go look at the
defenses are
spelling.
tightening up a little bit on the run. You got to go play action here.
Okay, I spelled it wrong. It's Epenesa. I put an I in there, but it's all E's.
I was close on my spelling.
Epinesa. Neza.
I just didn't know how to say it.
I'm trying to look at who else they got. D tackle, Ed Oliver's out. Taylor Rapp is still there. Greg Rousseau. 2nd and 9.
Bad call.
Terrible play, and he's gonna lose 5.
So they're
Bernard right there who made that play. He's another good piece.
They're sucking up to the line because they know that they want to run the ball today. Watch. And they read it well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 guys up there. So
Bill Belichick took a shot at the Jets owner today.
Oh, on McAfee?
He said he believes the Jets' firing of Robert Saleh was premature, yet not out of character for the owner. They're down at 14. Big play.
That's just him saying
RODGERS. Oh, no, that was terrible. He tries to flick it to Braylon Allen, but I don't think they were actually on the same page right there. He was turned ready for that play, but he acted like he was surprised it came to him.
So check this. It looks like RODGERS gets happy feet on this play.
Yeah, he threw it a little too early.
I think he feels that pressure's coming a little before he should.
4th and 14, Jets going to have to punt. Bills defense gets off the field. Did you watch Burrow's postgame yesterday?
I got it recorded. I did not.
I watched it today, and he said, you said happy feet, and that's what reminded me. He said the problem is fair catch at the 20, is he got a little bit of happy feet behind the pocket early in the game, and that was the biggest problem.
He did not. They didn't let him get comfortable. He is at his best when he's comfortable, so he had to move the pocket for the good plays. Yeah, that's a great. That's what he looked like to me. He looked like he was uncomfortable playing.
That's exactly what he said. He said, I just had happy feet, the first couple of drives, and that was what made it harder. And, to convert some of those third downs that they wish they would have had. Happy Feet's an animated movie about penguins. Yeah, dude, they got some moves, too. If I could dance like them penguins.
No, when a quarterback is dialed in, you can watch his footwork and get a really good indication of how well he's playing.
I know this is going to sound like crazy, but the one quarterback over the entire course of his career that I have really studied his footwork is Baker Mayfield. If you watch him from year 1 and watch him every single year of his career, the development, he didn't play the same 4 years in a row in Cleveland.
No.
And then the transition towards the end where he was playing injured, his footwork shifted again. But I've never done that with any other quarterback. I don't know why I did it with him. I've been watching him in Tampa the last year and a half now, and I'm still doing it. Ever since he was a rookie, I've been so, studying his specific footwork. I know I don't like how his high step looks when he runs with the ball. It annoys me. And so I think that's what got me so curious and focused on his footwork specifically. But it's crazy watching the difference in types of throws and him making the same 15-yard pass with 2 different style of footwork and how different the football looks coming out.
Yeah, the thing about Baker is that last year, and there's no indication that a good head coach now has become out of this, but Dave Canales did such a good job at getting him comfortable in that offense last year. That is the main reason he got the head coaching job this year, is because he was thought to be a quarterback whisperer, but Bryce Young is still not there yet. So, but Dave Canales did a world of good for Baker Mayfield.
Run or pass first play for Buffalo? I'm going run. I'm going run. I'm locking in. They're going to throw because I said that, but locking in.
If they pass the ball, it better be play action. That's all I got to say. But I think it's run.
It's going to be an RPO where he's supposed to let go of that ball quickly, and it ends up being a Josh Allen keeper. So he doesn't get an ineligible man downfield penalty deep in their own territory.
All right, here we go.
Which inevitably is run.
I'd like to see Josh Allen under center a little bit more. There's the handoff to Davis, and it goes nowhere.
He might lose a yard on that one. I don't think he got back to they marked him back at the line, but he didn't get back to the line. That was a loss of 1, in my opinion. Play action to key on deep. Dude, or Shakir, because Shakir is playing. I'd love to see a 60-yard play action attempt right here.
So, honestly, I'd like to see Josh Allen under center for a couple plays. I think changing
you can run play action under center.
That's what I mean. That's what I want to see. Back to pass. He's rolled around. They get his hands on him. He gets free. He's going to fire it downfield. There's a holding penalty, and that is he caught
it! He caught it! Oh my god! That was a catch.
That's going to be holding on the offense, I assume, right?
Allen was pointing.
That's got to maybe defensive holding if it's in the backfield. Legal contact.
Look, that is such a good catch. That was he's a running back too. Deep down the field like that.
He jumped a little early for that ball.
Because he's a running back. He's not a receiver. Oh my god, though. He was all the way down at the 50.
What a nice play.
What a nice catch. That went for 42 yards. That was not the guy I thought he was delivering it down the field to. That was probably the last guy on their offense, but he still did it. 1st and 10, this play's getting blown dead. There's another flag. But, oh my God, Ray Davis. Talk about happy feet. That's why he jumped early. He probably couldn't believe that ball was actually coming up there, too.
I still can't get over that. What a nice catch. Oh, there was
it was just a busted play, yeah.
They knocked a receiver down. And so he knew he had the penalty. That's why he threw it up and gave him a chance.
Dude, that was the play I was talking about that I wanted. An RPO that...
All right, 1st and 10.
But I thought it was going to end up on him keeping
it. There's the handoff, and he's got a huge hole up the middle.
Ty Johnson.
As the Jets were back in pass defense again.
Ray is already my 2nd highest scorer in fantasy out of my wide receivers or running backs. You must have had a rough week then, Steve.
Steve had a rough week. All right, there we go. He's going to hand it off again. There's another hole. He gets the 1st down.
Isn't Frank Gore Jr. with the Bills too?
I think so. I don't know if he's suited
up. Now that James Cook is out, he might be RB3 for this game.
I would love to see him make a debut in here today.
I would love to see him. If the Bills get a lead in the 3rd or 4th quarter, they'll bring him in.
All right, it is 1st and 10. Ball is at the 33. Allen's back in the eye. There's the handoff. It's telegraphed a little bit, but it sets you up for play action. And Josh Allen in play action can be really good. Frank Gore Jr. is RB3 tonight. Thanks, Steve.
Yes, yeah. I assumed with James Cook being out that he got the nod to come in for that. I don't know if any teams usually dress 4 running backs. I know they usually do at least 3. 2nd down and 8.
Back to pass, looking down the field. Here comes pressure. He rolls out. He gets away from it.
He's
going to keep it, and he's going to get out of bounds after about 2-yard gain.
He wanted to push that ball down the field. He thought about it, but that's the difference in last year and this year. With Josh Allen's turnovers. Last year, in that situation, he would have unloaded that ball either way. And that's where a lot of the turnovers came. But
His
he took.
first game on 53. Thank you, Steve.
See, I thought so. I've been waiting to see him. Why did they got Lisa Simpson up on the billboard screaming?
Only in New York, baby. Only in New York.
This is New Jersey.
3rd down and 6. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. He fires it. It's caught.
That's Shakir.
And that is Shakir on the crossing route. That guy's ultra fast.
I like that play because he is injured still with that ankle injury from last week. And they put him in a position that he gets the first and gets out of bounds immediately so he doesn't take a hit.
You notice it looks like he's running more patterns that are side to side where he's
he's not cutting, and if he does catch it, it ends up like that. He'll pick up the yardage needed and be out of bounds to avoid a hit.
Here's where I want you to go play action, Josh. 1st and 10. Play action. He's looking down the field. He fires.
Ooh.
And there is the flag.
Knox is getting a flag.
Gets the call as the linebacker was laying on him. That was a half-hearted play action, though, but still.
It was. Josh about took a shot. That defender was there quick.
Yep, he had his hand.
Oh, he was hugging him.
Called him on the wrap.
He was hugging him. Steve. I mean, that did interfere with his ability to catch that ball. I've had Dawson Knox on my bench for 2 years because they drafted Kincaid, and I'm too scared to play him.
1st and goal, ball's at the 10. They got the long 10 to go. There's the handoff. Davis is going to push forward. He's going to get about 2 yards. Kinlaw is a pretty good defender, too. This Jets defense is really good.
It's a special defense, honestly. Like, I think last year's – it's my Lisa Simpson impersonation. I think last year's defense was just a smidgen more stout for the Jets. But if they get Hassan Reddick –
Reddick got a new agent today. Did you see that?
Drew Rosenhaus, yeah. He said he wants to be a Jet for a very long time, and I'm like, yeah, that's why he won't show up.
Back to pass, looking, here comes pressure. Fires to the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh, a little high. Is it just me, or are you frozen? I can hear you just fine.
I'm having internet issues at the moment, I think.
Well, you should see what I see right now.
You should see.
Oh, yep. You're fixed now. You're fixed. I didn't know if I was frozen or you were frozen. Last time that happened was that Tampa Bay Atlanta game, and the internets both dropped.
Oh no. We jinxed
3rd and goal. Bills got the ball. 3rd and goal at the 8.
Out. 4 wide outs. Run it, Josh. Run it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown. Mac Hollins. God, I didn't play him this week.
That's who that was. So in pregame, they showed someone out there warming up in there with the dogs out. No shoes, no socks. And all you could see was the hair, but they weren't wearing a jersey or nothing, so I couldn't figure out who it was. But it was Matt Collins because of his hair. I see now. He was running around on the field doing stretches and warm-ups and just his bare feet.
What a country boy at heart. Man, that was a shot, too. Nice throw.
I like Matt Collins' cleats. He looks crazy. All right, Tyler Bass for the extra point. Kick is up, and he shanked it. He shanked that thing. Oh, my God. What was that? Did it get hit?
No, I think he hooked it, right?
Hey, the announcer said, I don't think the wind had anything to do with that. Good hold.
Whoa. It wasn't going in any way. That thing just kept curving.
Okay, so in Madden 20, I think it was the game that Mahomes was the first on the quarter, his first Madden cover. I used to, that looked like I kicked it. If you played as the Jets, and unless you were absolutely perfect at timing the kicks on the field goals, the Jets kickers, every one of them, that's what it looked like every single time. Like, because the little meter that you have to time perfectly was so small, I could never hit it. So we always played to give a competitive edge without the kicker in that game. Or with the kicker, but, if you're 4th and 16, game's on the line, you gotta try to kick. Also, it was just pure comedy because they were awful. The Jets kickers were awful in 2020. I don't even remember who it was. Because it was before Zach Wilson was there. The punter couldn't punt either. Every time you punted, you'd shank it right. And that was like the live version of using their kicker, and it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I played with him all the time because I was already bad at it, so I felt like the best way to get better at it was to play with the worst kicker. And if you were able to start making them with the worst kicker, then if you use better kickers, it will be easier.
So I got a question for you.
Okay.
What is a good deal for a PS5 that's got about 7 or 8 games that are PS5 games? There's a few PS4 games on it. 2 controllers. I don't know if it's got a hard drive or how the memory goes for it. I thought it had a drive of some kind.
Does it have a disk drive?
I don't know.
Because half the PlayStations don't have disk drives. Like my PS5 has one, but
I'm not positive. But what do you think
said a
that's
good deal is free. But Steve said I'll take it for $10. I would say you said 7 or 8 like PS5 games.
Yeah, plus about 3 or 4 PS4 games that are on.
I mean, this seems like a pretty good deal. 500 PS5 games are like $70 each.
If I can get that,
hey, there's our first return, and he's gonna bring it out to the 38.
I think I can get it for $350.
Is it a PlayStation 5 or is it a Slim? PlayStation 5 Slim.
I'll ask.
Yeah, see, the PlayStation itself's almost 500.
It's got the extra wireless controller and the charging station, so
yeah, 500 is a great deal. So anything less than that is a fantastic deal.
I think I can get it for $350 if I can scrounge it up.
As long as there's nothing wrong with it, $350 is like a steal for all of that. Well, it depends on the games too. 1st and 10, hand off to Allen. He's got nowhere to go, and this Bills defense is tightening up right now.
Yeah, I mean that's the inevitable goal, right? Is stop the run. If you can stop the run and make everybody beat you, make them one-dimensional, make them and lay your ears back and come after the quarterback.
I want to see Mike Williams. I want to see them utilize Mike Williams. See, he comes. It definitely depends on the game. Charlie, I think Astrobot is free. You just download it through the PlayStation Store. Like, I don't think there's a disc version of that. Like, 2nd and 10. Rodgers dropping back, steps up, fires. He's got a wide open Breece Hall at the 40 in Bills territory. That was a good play. That's going to go for like 23, 25 yards. No one will like all 8 games. Yeah, if they're disc games and you get them and you don't like them, I will take them. Unless they suck. Or I already have them.
I am not even going to look at my bets for a while here. We'll wait until after halftime to see what we got. Flea flicker.
We got a flea flicker. Rodgers looking in trouble. Back all the way back at the 48. Oh, yeah. Burdens makes a good point. That the second controller is worth a lot. It's like $80 for a controller now. Or more, depending on if it's not just your default one. I got the purple one.
Okay, I got a list. I'm just looking for it.
They got a nice red one, too. The volcanic red, not the pink-looking one, but the volcanic red one is freaking sweet. Did he catch that or drop? I mean, he got sacked. But the play before that, Breece Hall did catch that. Rodgers loses 7 on the sack. It's 2nd and 17 at the 45. Quick pass out to Wilson.
What a move.
He breaks the tackle, but the same guy gets back up and smacks him down. It's going to be 3rd down and back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Yeah, Rodgers did the flea flicker with Hall, and that pressure was right there and ready.
Does PS5 1T mean anything to you?
1 terabyte, that's the space.
Okay.
So yes, it does. It's the size of the storage. 3rd down and 10, and there's a flag. So
That's
my
got it.
PlayStation 4, they're saying false start. My PlayStation 4, I have an external hard drive that's 2 terabyte that I have plugged into it.
Right. So here we go. While we're on the flag, 2 controllers. One is camo. 1 charging station for both controllers. PS5 games: Mortal Kombat 1, The Callisto Protocol, Dead Cells Return to Castlevania, Star Wars Fallen Jedi, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. PS5 has a few older Star Wars games downloaded. PS4 Castlevania and God of War.
I mean, that's a pretty solid list. 3rd down and 15. Rodgers dropping way back. He doesn't see the pressure coming, and he's going to get smoked again. And that's Epineza.
Can't say it right. Epineza.
Oh, dude, he just took a shot. 2 plays in a row. He just ran through that tackle, man.
No protection, whatever. That's the only thing I don't know, Charlie.
He said it's 350, so the games kind of don't matter. Yeah, I mean, 350 is already a good deal, I think, even without them games and without the extra controller. So it's 4th and 23, dude. Oh, man. 3 minutes left in the first half, by the way. The clock, I forgot to keep tabs on the clock. Buffalo, with the lead, has the chance to extend it, and it's going to be a touchback. AJ Epineza.
Epineza. Boy, you know, man, the cameraman.
Look at his face, dude. He got smoked. That wasn't like a sack. That was he's got his ass whipped. He felt that one. October 25th, the last Venom movie. It just went by so fast, Steve. I just forgot. To be fair, Steve, to be fair, nobody asked. Nobody asked what the time was. We got 2:49, and the Bills are going to get the ball with all 3 of their timeouts. Neither team has taken a timeout thus far in this game. Probably distracted us. Yeah, he's talking about video games.
Hey. Sometimes.
I need to get me an Xbox, though. There's a couple Xbox games I've been wanting to play. He said, if that's being sold out of a white van, run away fast.
Nah, bro, I know where it's coming from, so I know it's been taken care of too.
I mean, if I was trying to sell you a PlayStation, would you know if it was being taken care of or not?
From you? Yes, I would know.
Damn. All right.
So you still have your first programmed Xbox with a bunch of games and music on it somewhere.
Yeah, it's in my bedroom.
It's still functional, correct?
Yeah, the problem is they're all wired controllers. And so I have to keep finding old game shops to get new controllers when those wires go out because they're a little cheaper made, the wires in them. But yeah, the Xbox works just fine.
That's what I'm talking about. If it was from you, I know it would be in good shape because
it's the OG Xbox. You got that for me in like the early 2000s.
With a programmed hard drive to where we could download every games from GameFly when we would rent games on GameFly.
That's illegal, so you shouldn't say that out loud.
It's 20 years ago.
It's still legal.
It is legal.
It is not legal.
before they made them to where you couldn't.
Yeah. Well, if you would have said that 20 years ago, you would have went to jail.
I seriously doubt that. But anyway. And there's the run out to Davis and
He
on this.
almost broke that too. Oh, he was gone if he broke that. Oh, Ray Davis is playing like he wants to take James Cook's job away.
That's the way you should play.
No, I totally agree, but he's like giving him a run right now. I feel like, I don't know. See, that's why I say you don't say things like that out loud.
Man, we rented more games from GameFly than you can shake a stick at.
I still have Red Faction 2 in the little GameFly sleeve because we never returned it. And then you asked me about it. You know, you had to buy it because...
And there is the first down on the run.
Because they called us and was like, hey, you guys never returned this. And you were like, Alex, did you send that back? And I was like, yeah, I did. And he was like, well, shit, I guess I'm going to have to pay for it. But I never did. I wanted to keep it. So I still got it in the little white sleeve the disc comes in.
Thief.
That was the one time I ever stole. But I loved that game so much.
It was a lot of fun. GameFly at that time was a blast.
That was for the PS2, I believe, Steve. The Red Faction 2. But yeah, I like it's put up with all my old games right now. The box is right over there, but it's still in that little white sleeve that had the sticker on it that told you what game came. I was a child, so that's not my fault.
Yeah, that's my fault too.
They entrusted me to put it in the mail and send it back. I don't know what I'm doing. I still can't even do that as a 28-year-old adult. But I was like, if I hide it, he's gonna believe that we sent it back if he can't find it. And I knew it wasn't that much. That was like probably my favorite game we ever got from GameFly. GameFly could, I don't know if they're still up and running now, but it would be impossible because like say you wanted to rent Call of Duty, like hypothetically, just throwing out a popular game. You put that disc in any console and you got to download like 200 megabytes or whatever, 200 gigs, yeah, gigabytes, and it is huge. And even without the disc, it takes up half of it. Did you tell us it was the 2-minute warning? It's on his drive. The Bills are on the field right now, so I get a pass. I didn't even know it was the 2-minute warning. But Red Faction 2, so at one point in my very, very young life, we lived in this really big house. It was me, him, my stepmom, and then my brother was a newborn baby. And my stepmom's sister, so my aunt, and she had 2 sons at the time. And my cousin, one of our other cousins, we all lived in this big house together. And so on Red Faction 2, what we would do, we rigged the game. We would take rocket launchers on this map and play 2 versus 2. And we would take rocket launchers and build a cave that goes all the way across the map. We would just kept shooting rockets into this rock until we tunneled an entire cave to play against each other.
It is 1st and 10. Ball's at the 35. We are at the 2-minute warning. Bills are going to try to score before the half. Allen's back to pass. He steps up. He runs away. He gets loose, and he's going to take off and run and get about 6 yards.
Stepmom Charisse. I've never met a woman named Charisse in my life.
Charisse. We have a Cherie at work.
But there's no S.
You're right.
I went gambling with that woman one time, and that was one of the worst decisions I ever made in my life. I never lost so much money ever.
She's a crackhead. 2nd and 5.
She talked me into going to the casino, and I couldn't say
down.
No.
There goes Kincaid. He's going to get close to the first. And there is a flag on the play. Clock is stopped at 1:48.
Yeah, it was like 7 a.m. and the casino was doing their drop. And the way that casino does their drop, because there's 4 floors in that casino, is they shut down one floor at a time. That means no guests can be on the floor at all because they're opening all the cash boxes in every game on the floor and putting new cash boxes in. And it was 7 a.m. I had lost so much money. I didn't know it was 7 a.m., but they come up to us and they're like, hey, we got to do this drop. We got to leave. So we go up to the next floor up, which is the floor you can leave on. And I didn't have but $20 left, but I was down so much money. And Cherie was like, should we hit the ATM and just wait for them to finish? And in my head, I was like, that's a good idea. And then I was like, wait a second, what time was it? And I look at 7 p.m. I'm like, we got here, or 7 a.m. I was like, we got here at 8 p.m. We need to go home. It's 3rd down and 1, by the way.
Stoppage and play there for a little bit. I don't even know what's going on.
They're resetting the game clock. They just added 10 seconds to the clock to back to up to 149. I think they thought there was a penalty, but then they picked it up.
Good call. Can't hear it. So 3rd down and 1. Allen's at the line. Looks like a sneak. And he's going to push over the left side, and he's going to get about 3 yards.
Did they call their first time out here? No.
Nah. They'll start calling timeouts around 40 seconds, I believe. Or if they get a play that's going to take too long.
They wanted that first down first.
There's snap. Allen's back to throw. Looking downfield. Takes a shot. Oh, he throws it to Mac Hollins, and it's away. But there comes a penalty flag from the middle.
He wanted the flag because he was on his back.
I think that was sauce on him, wasn't it?
I don't think so. But that's what he wanted, and he ended up getting it. This defense is playing extremely undisciplined today.
Yeah, that is
DJ Reed. Yeah, that's the guy across from him. Oh, he was grabbing him.
So I don't know that that's DPI, but it's at least illegal contact because I don't think he can get to the ball.
But Matt Collins was holding him like this.
But look how far out of bounds the ball landed. I think that's the point.
That should have been a no call or on both of them.
Oh my God, he breaks the tackle.
DJ Reed lost his helmet. He hit the guy so hard he lost his helmet.
How did he break that tackle? He got blasted. He hits with the shoulder. Man, there needs to be a penalty. They need to strap their helmets on a little bit better, don't you think?
He took a shot to the helmet, though.
And then his own guy tackled him, too. All right, we got 2nd down and 8
Dude just got bullied 2 plays in a row. He got a DPI call and then got his helmet knocked off.
Back to pass, looking one way. Fires over the middle. It is caught for the 1st down.
It's Kincaid. We got 58 seconds left, and it looks like Buffalo's going to use their first timeout.
Bro.
Well, the clock stopped. I don't know who's using a timeout. Why are What are they doing?
Stop. Nobody called timeout. Are the Jets clock workers stopping the clock so that they can get extra time? Because nobody called timeout. Now it's running. It's not like college. They don't stop the clock on a 1st down. Allen's back to pass. Throws it to the end zone.
I think he had a free play. And he's getting another flag right there. He's getting another flag right there.
12 men on the field, it looks like.
Did they snap it before he got off?
And then it looks like they're going to get some form of illegal contact on the outside there.
Well, it wasn't pass interference. That ball was 10 yards ahead of.
They call it anyway. They don't. That's the one thing that ticks me off. They don't make that rule right.
Josh was looking right at him, too. He probably tried to time that. Oh, yeah, they did get him. You know, that's something Aaron Rodgers has always been good at, too. Wouldn't it be illegal contact? Because I think the ball wasn't thrown yet.
So, no, well, I mean, the ball was in the air. He threw it up really quick.
But
so the ball was already throwing. It was after the 5 yards, and he's impeded his path. I don't know that that's DPI, but it's still illegal contact. But that's a very smart play by Josh Allen.
It's a smart play, but I don't. Sorry, I'm fixing my camera, but I don't know.
There's the handoff. Davis tries to get up the middle, and he does. With 41 seconds, he's going to get about 4 yards on that play, and they're going to let the clock run. And now they stop it. Somebody called a timeout, unless the officials called another timeout just to help out here.
It's got to be the Bills here. Maybe not.
I haven't seen a timeout come off the board yet. What's up, Miss Mary? Adam says, I love foosball.
No timeout, I guess. What's happening?
What the heck is going on here? Why are they stopping the clock for this?
Why is everybody getting free timeouts all of a sudden?
Well, somebody
called a timeout. That's what he just said.
Steve called in a favor. Got it.
There it is. Insane rigging. Okay, yeah. The Jets used the timeout. Why would they?
Because I think they want a chance to get the ball back. I don't know. Or maybe they want to set a defense here.
There's no way they're worried about getting the ball back, I don't think.
2nd down and 6.
But
Allen's in the
think about how much extra time Buffalo's gotten on this drive.
Back to pass, looking down the field. Allen steps up. He's going to get... He fumbles it.
That's a fumble.
It's still loose on the ground. It's a scrum.
I think Buffalo got it, but still.
Allen was going to try to throw it away, and he got hit at the perfect time. Ball come out.
I don't think that was forward enough to be a pass.
Well, they stopped the clock.
Well, probably a timeout.
That's a fumble.
That is a fumble. His arm was going backwards still. Oh, the Jets almost got that.
They're saying, is he down?
No, He's not down. That's just, the ball was even going backwards when it came out of his hand. That is not a forward pass. The clock needs to run.
Big boy Torrance gets in there and lands on the ball. Really good job by the big man.
Here's the angle you're going to be able to see. That ball is going backwards. Yeah, it was. Kincaid misses. And Buffalo. No, the Jets called timeout. Why would the Jets do that? Why?
Who knows?
I'm so confused. Let the
clock
run. They got 3.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Huge play. They can get a first down if they get to the 1. Allen's back to pass. Steps up. He's going to get. Oh, he gets a
Oh, my God.
Fires it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kincaid.
Knox. No, that's Kincaid. Knox. Oh, I can't tell. They were standing next to each other. That's the Jets' fault for calling them timeouts.
That is a dagger, bro.
Dude, he just ducks him.
Knox. They just finally figured it out.
I told you their numbers should not be 86 and 88. And the Bills are an extra point away from this being a 10-point game. Okay, the Bills are on the side we thought he missed earlier. Look at this.
That one's good.
Yeah, but it looked left. And the Bills lead 20-10. And the Jets wasted 2 timeouts that Buffalo would be forced to have used, and they would have 3 timeouts right now.
I don't understand the timeouts.
I love Dawson Knox. I just don't understand why the Jets would do that. Don't question Jeff. I'm questioning him. Gee, almost like Saleh wasn't the main problem. Yeah, I know.
Kind of looks like Aaron Rodgers is a step slow in his old age.
I mean, Rodgers hasn't looked all that bad. Other than the 2 back-to-back plays he got blasted.
Maybe his offensive line hates him.
No, the Jets haven't had an offensive line in 10 years at least. Even when they draft the right guys, they're always hurt. And we got ourselves a touchback.
Are they going to let
21
Aaron
seconds.
throw it here? I'm asking.
I could see him taking a knee, but they're down 10 with a timeout. I would take a shot.
Aaron Rodgers. 40 touchdown passes outside the pocket, man. Hey, why don't we hit Lazard for a 20-yard slant? Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 30. Rodgers back looking. Wants to take a shot, checks it down, and that's Conklin. He'll get out of bounds.
If they had timeouts, they could have stayed in the middle of the field.
Maybe Buffalo will give him a couple timeouts back.
And Sean McDermott is not that dumb.
I do not understand the 2 timeouts the Jets took. All right, 2nd down and 7. 14 seconds to go. He gets it off just in time. He pump fakes, fires over the middle, caught by Wilson, and they're going to burn their last time out here. Whoa. Oh, that was you.
It was me.
I'm not sure why you did that.
It's because I had the halftime scoreboard up and I hit the button too soon.
We got 8 seconds on the clock. They're out of timeouts. They're around midfield.
Well, I wouldn't trust Zerline kicking anything long, but you can let him try.
Well, they got to get closer for that. Oh, man, they're showing that Garrett Wilson touchdown earlier. That was so good.
They got 8 seconds. Hey, Buffalo's going to use a timeout. Oh, so considerate to give them one back.
Well, they already used their timeout, so they didn't give him one back. If the Jets can manage any points in these 8 seconds, that would be huge, being Buffalo gets the ball first in the second half.
I agree.
Oh, they're showing the Hail Mary against freaking Detroit. Oh, the one against Arizona, too. That was so unrealistic, though. He threw a Hail Mary, and there was only 2 defenders and 1 receiver in the end zone. Zach Wilson beat Buffalo in each of the last 2 seasons. Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'm well aware.
Yeah, if Aaron Rodgers can't beat Buffalo, something's wrong, right?
1st and 10. Rodgers dropping way back, looking down the field. He's got all the time. Pressure's coming. He flings it to the end zone. It's good. Oh no, he dropped it.
That's a
oh my god.
That is a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Lazard. Let's go. It's ruled a touchdown on the field.
And no, it's not yet, but that's a
That's
touchdown.
a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. Oh my god. He used his helmet to bring that down.
What a play.
Oh, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. "52 yards to Alan Lazard for the touchdown. And Zerline to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Buffalo
Perfect.
leads by only 3 going into halftime.
That's
Oh my
about.
god.
Yep.
Wow. That's exactly what I wanted to see beforehand. I was hoping for a field goal attempt to make this 13. That couldn't have been any better.
All right,
Vintage
Alex.
Rodgers to Alan Lazard.
All right, Alex.
Also, F Alan Lazard for real. But I'm so glad he did that because now making it a 1-score game instead of 2. Wow.
So here you go. After that whole thing, now at the end with one half of football to go, I need 14 points to win.
I am not even going to be upset if you lose by like 2 points, but
I won't be upset either. I was down 40 to start the game. You got a raid, Alex?
why are you asking me?
I saw that Adam put it in there. I'm just curious if you've seen one today, because I haven't.
No, I haven't seen one because I'm watching the football game.
Wrong channel.
Okay.
What's up, Charles? Yeah, we were. It was fun. That was awesome.
He said, "I'll raid Tom." Oh, dude.
I don't know who this one is that's on my feed. Let's see who that is. Hey, I got a Buffalo guy with 279 subscribers with 2 people in his stream.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Like
Everybody's taking bathroom breaks. I like this dude's scoreboard.
Is it the quarter guard dude?
No, Stay Tuned Sports. He's got 109 subscribers.
Hey, that's.
Oh, he's got a radio voice.
I like it.
All right, we'll do this guy. All right, I got someone. Make sure everybody at least hits the like button. And there we go.
Oh, dude, I like scoreboard too.
Bro's got a radio voice. He's a New York guy. He's got like the time on there. He's got everything going on. Dude's excited. I love this guy. Dude, dude, he's awesome. He's giving us free voiceovers. Yeah. I told you it was a good nickname. You need to use that in your intro. Yes. Yeah, I subscribe to that guy too. We made his whole day. We made his whole day. Alright, that was 100% worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I told you, I was, like, watching him before I sent us over there, and I was like, "Dude," I was just listening to him go through all of his promo stuff for himself, but he's got, like, a radio voice. Yeah, he's funny. I cannot believe that helmet, dude. That was crazy. That was crazy. You can't stop listening to this guy.
I do. I like his voice.
He he lo he called us cool because he said it was a cool concept to call it a blood raid. His voice is awesome. Yeah, that guy I'm just still listening to him. Alright, I'm gonna turn if I keep listening to him, I will not be able to focus anymore.
Yeah, we got him messed up.
He's a little flustered. Instagram. Dude, I love the way that you have to got him. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that's awesome. Steve went over to Tom Grossi's page or stream and just typed blood raid by himself. He sent me the screenshot and he circled his chat and he said, "Got him." uh, that's funny. Hey, this is the guy who was in the chat over there at the guy we just rated. Welcome. Hey, hi, how are you doing?
ELS train tuber. Hey, what's up, bro?
I don't know if you are his partner Jimbo or just a subscriber of his, but either way,
He is
appreciate you coming over here. Appreciate you coming over here and saying hello.
Yes, sir. Or ma'am.
I'm or ma'am, yes. I am trying to find a gif of a cat in a cowboy hat right now. That's why I was distracted. All right, you guys want to see the one that I found?
See the one.
Hang on, let me turn my brightness down a little bit.
Hang on, I get you big.
The cowboy hat hops. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was distracted. Busy work. I'll be listening to you guys play by play. Sammy,
What up, Sam?
what do we have in store next? That's a good question.
I think the Jets are
Well,
going to
the big question is what do the Bills do on this opening?
Oh my God, he got a Grossi raid.
He got Grossi right after us, dude. He deserves that, man. He got Grossi. Tell Tom we were there first. That's what Crafty just said too. He said he got Grossi rated. We beat you, Tom. Maybe an OT. This does kind of feel like an OT kind of game. But I think it all depends on how Buffalo comes out on this first drive. You know, are they going to come out rearing? Because that's a big hit, giving up that touchdown in the final seconds. He seems more excited about that. Well, yeah, that's overwhelming. The first time I ever got rated by Grossi, I was by myself doing a Niners something Monday Night Football game. I bet Tom realized I've been there before when Tom shouted your channel out while you were already rating a target of his. Tom's cool, man.
Yeah, you know, getting to hang out with the guy for an evening. He treated us like he knew us for 20 years. What a great dude.
Yeah, I love that guy, man. I really do. I'm still thinking about his dad breaking his trophy yesterday. I watched that video like 3 times and I was like,
look, you got to look at it the other way. We instigated this Grossi raid. That's how we got to look at it. That's how we got to take it.
yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I hope he gets a bunch of subscribers out of that. I love that guy. I can't wait to see him keep going.
When we got here, he was at 106 when we got here, and he was at 109 when I hit the button. There's still 35 in his chat, so
hopefully he'll get a few that stick around with him. Dude, he's got the voice.
Let's see. I refreshed it just to get it caught up here.
No, it's just a trophy.
What did I say he was at? He's at 188 now.
Good. He deserves it. Give him a little bit of a boost. They keep showing the Lazard trophy or the Lazard catch, and it's just crazy. I was hoping for like a 40-yard grab to put him in field goal range. All right, we back. Oh, Lord.
That's awesome, dude. Guy is completely stunned. I love the look.
Yes, Steve is the reason all of this happened.
Yes, it's Steve's fault. Good job, Steve.
Kickoff is up.
He's going to return
it. He's going to pull it out of the end zone. That's number 2 of the day. And he's going to go down to 22. Steve said 4. I said 2. We got 2 so far. Nobody else gave a number.
I stayed out of it. I didn't think any would be returned, to be honest.
Well, I don't think any Jets one are going to get returned because he's kicking it out. He can't even field it. It's kicked out of the end zone every single time.
All right, here we go for the third
Hey,
quarter.
Papa Smurf, how we doing?
You Papa?
From the
All right, it is
23.
1st and 10. Allen's under center. He's going to go play action. He's looking downfield, looking and stepping up. Here comes pressure. He's going to fire.
Ooh, that's close.
Oh,
And he caught it. That's Curtis Samuel.
Oh, and he gets tripped up from behind after a big gain.
Make sure Josh Allen was behind the line, at least part of
All
him.
he has to have is one body part behind it.
It was close. I thought he was going to keep it. He was so close.
Ooh, that was close.
I told you. They're not going to show the replay on that.
I felt like that was pretty close, but kudos. The ball is at the 39. Buffalo's already threatening on one play. Back to pass. Fires to Davis. Is going to get 4 yards and then tackled.
I feel like, why are they throwing it now? Like, it feels like they're in panic mode, but they've got the lead. Like, why are they throwing it already?
I don't know. Josh Allen's more
Oh, they're showing it now. They're showing it now that there's another play that's been ran. Okay, he was behind. He was behind. But if he wasn't, they're only showing it because they already ran another play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5. I feel like this might be a run play. He's going to hand it off. There goes Davis. He's going to bust through the line, barrel his way for a first down.
Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
Dude smashed his way forward. He is playing well. Yeah, Charles, I don't want to Mets Yankees anything. I hate to say it. That would just make me sick.
I don't want anything with the Mets, Yankees, or Dodgers.
For real. I guess I would rather have the Mets than the Dodgers.
I would have the Mets out of all 3 of those would be the one I'd rather have.
Kay says Bill lost 2 in a row. Panic.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this drive. Why are they throwing it so much when they were just killing them on the run?
All
Play
right,
action.
He rolls out, fires it downfield. It's incomplete off the hands of Knox.
Just went through his hands.
Flag on the play, of course. Thankful we have been entertained thus far with some electric stuff.
All right, I'm putting this in the private chat for you. It's nothing to do with the NFL, and it's not for right now, but I don't want to lose it and then not remember to share it with you.
I got you.
But I feel like that's something you would want to watch. It's like a 27-minute video.
Oh, nice.
It's an IU video.
Even nicer. Oh, they're going to call OPI there on Dawson Knox.
Do they decline it or no? They're going to accept it. It was incomplete. I might have considered.
Nah, they were in field goal range.
That's true. That's true.
1st down and 20. Jets got 7 on the line. They pull back to pass. Here comes pressure. Allen steps up. He's going to run. Dodges one guy. Gets tackled the next after about a 6-yard gain. Incomplete. Weird. And a flag. All right. 2nd down and 15. They give him credit for 5 on that run.
Second and 15.
And
they're at the Jets 34. Bills are going to use an early timeout here.
Dodgers put down a cool $1 billion to lose in the playoffs. I read somewhere that the Mets payroll was like $350 million this year, and that just drives me crazy because I think like the average salary for the MLB is like 160, and that seems high too. But anyway,
Which is crazy.
and that should take them over the luxury tax, which the Dodgers fight every year because they spend all the money in the world.
They got all the money in the world to spend.
Yeah, John, it's sickening, honestly. I wish they had a just a regular salary cap, not like a luxury tax salary cap from MLB.
Right.
Money League Baseball.
Dude, I was just looking at our Pick'em League.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody did good this week, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I almost, if the Jets win, I'll have double digits, but I'm still in the bottom, like, 5 up for the week. That's crazy. Let me see what you guys all picked. Everybody picked Buffalo except for me and you and Sportscat. We're the only 3 that picked the Jets.
That's why the Jets need to win.
Oh, we need a Jets win. Yeah, everybody but me, you, and Sportscat. They have it in Spain. Well, I've never been to Spain.
But cool information.
I have never been there. I know when it was very short-lived. It was probably like 2014, I think was the year that McDonald's got some like cheese sticks, like mozzarella sticks. But they rolled them out in New York because I graduated in 2014. My best friend graduated in 2015, but they went to an Indiana school. I didn't. And they went to New York and they tried the cheese stick before it rolled out across the country. I never even saw it in a McDonald's.
2nd and 15. Josh is back to pass. Here comes pressure. He flips it up in the air to Sam. Oh, it's caught.
No, he dropped it. Keon Coleman dropped that.
How did he not bring that in?
Or either Black Friday night or when I'm in California. I forgot they're making another Moana.
Dude, that was in his bread basket. I don't know how he didn't come down with it. Here will be the angle. Oh, hands in there, I guess. There it is. Oh, he has hands inside.
Reed just made a great play. He never touched him, but he had his arm between his hands.
That's what they teach the DBs, to get the arm in there and up so that they can pull it out.
They jar it loose. That was a great defensive play.
3rd down and 15. Allen checks it down. There goes Coleman.
Screen to Coleman.
And it's going to be 4th down and about 9. And I think they're going to go for the field goal here.
They're going to have to. But that means a touchdown can give the Jets a lead. Bass has been pretty shaky, but I think he's good from here. If he misses, it makes this really interesting. No, 47-yard attempt. He's only kicked up to 50 this year.
All right. Well, at least we get the good angle this time. Kick is up, and it looks like it's going to miss.
He misses! It's no good! What did I I'm the kicker killer this year. I just said he's been a little shaky.
Man, what is with you and kickers? You know what? Stay off the broadcast when Evan's kicking.
Hey, it ain't been my fault when they're missing. The best kicker in the league, Brandon Aubrey, missed in front of us. So, you know.
Bass has been asked. That's hilarious. When kickers drop,
he's been shaky the last 2 years. I really like that guy his first couple years, but the last probably year and a half, 2 years, he's been a little shaky. Did you see the pictures of Joe Burrow from that 47-yard run?
What do you mean?
Did you see the pictures people took of him? His mouth, like he was running scared. His mouth's wide open, but they're hilarious. Like they're so good. He's like running, and I keep looking at him. So someone tagged somebody in a picture of it, and so I replied to that with the Pikachu meme. The Pikachu meme.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tucker and
that's why I said the best kicker in the league, Brandon Aubrey. Tucker has had the most misses from 50 plus this year. He's got the worst percentage in the league, and he used to be money from that.
Yeah, Kay, I'm hoping the next one is going to be the difficult one going to Cleveland because no matter what,
Yeah, that's your tough one.
That is like the game right there. If they can win that one, I'll buy that statement. But they have got to win that game in Cleveland, and it is not going to be easy. But Cleveland's defense is not what it's been. Their offense is pretty bad. I'm sure they will show up with Nick Chubb on the field and be a little bit better. I just hope we come out slinging.
Broncos or Saints for Thursday Night Football? You already know. I'm putting a Saints jersey on for that one. I'm bringing it out.
Man, is that in New Orleans?
I don't remember. Hang on, I'll tell you.
Here we go.
It's in New Orleans, yes. 1st and 10, hand off. We're about a yard and a half.
I don't know if I can pick New Orleans with a backup quarterback. I can't believe it. I threw a touchdown.
I don't care if it's a backup quarterback or not. There's going to be no Pat Surtain, which is going to make that secondary a little less turnover worthy. Not making them soft, but it takes a big blow. All right, 2nd down and 8. And right back to the ground with Hall. He's going to try to get an edge. He can't. I went over to Cerebral Palsy Gamer and said hi, and he's excited.
What's up, Kay? If a 7-0 Hoosier team would be great. If I get the proper time off this week, I will be home for that game, and if I'm home for it, I'll be in here with you guys.
Big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 8. They got to stop on Buffalo, but they could get a 1st down and get something moving. Play clock's running down. Gets it off just in time. Steps up. He doesn't feel the pressure again, and he's going to get sacked.
2 sacks for.
Oh, there's a flag. Ebenezer.
They're pointing at Buffalo. Is it going to be unnecessary roughness? Yep.
Roughing a passer.
Right. Ready? There.
He's trying to put his arm up under that football. That's what happened.
Aaron Rodgers takes a beating.
I don't like that passing or roughing the passer call right there.
No, it looked. I see it.
I see why they called it, but I don't like that one. You know, I agree with some of them.
Old boy did a really good job last night about not Burns about not spiking Burrow into the ground, pushing off of him as he was going down. He did a great job.
Yeah, but you know they did get him once. Didn't they get one roughing in that game?
Yeah, there was one.
It was one where he drove him.
But that last one where he hit
that's
him
what
so
I
hard.
was talking about. I brought that up immediately. He put separation between his body and Burrow's. 1st and 10 now, hand off the hole. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to pick up 5. But, yeah, when he hit Burrow hard, but he kept his arms straight, so his body did not fall on top of Burrow at all. And it was the best way to drive a quarterback without getting that call.
Yeah, he hit him solid, but he pulled his hands off before he got hit, went to the ground, and just kind of landed on him, didn't push down on him.
So it's going to be 2nd down. And God, I am not looking forward to Thursday. Don't worry. This is the first time we've had to be on here for a Denver game, so I'll be an asshole all day. 2nd down and 5. Handoff up the middle. Gives it to Hall. It's going to make it 3rd and short. 3rd and about 2.
I applaud the Jets going back to the running game, though.
Kind of just dropped him on his back. Yeah, it was like the perfect tackle on a perfect hit on a quarterback without, hurting the quarterback or getting that call.
I think that would create chaos.
Oh, it would create very much chaos. There would be a lot of messy last 2-minute play. All right, 3rd down and 2. Rodgers flicks it out to Hall. He's getting to the edge. He's got room, and he's free. He's going to take that all the way inside the 10. And Taylor Rapp is there to save the touchdown. He will go out of bounds around the 5.
And that's the thing, is that Aaron Rodgers doesn't have to be classic Aaron Rodgers for this Jets team to win. Breece Hall is just a dog, man. Give him the ball.
Oh, dude, his rookie season when he went down with the ACL, it just shattered, man. Like, it was so hard because, like, he was probably going to set some rookie records that season. Even behind that awful Jets O-line, he was going to do some damage.
Yeah, but a running game fixes a bad O-line, honestly.
A 1st and goal from the 3. And he fakes the handoff, looks, fires, and he he throws it. It hits Braylon Allen in the back. He had a touchdown if he connected with the guy he was trying to get it to, but he hits his running back, and Taylor Rapp can't track the ball. Therefore, there's no turnover, but it was dangerous. Oh, yeah, this is even better. Let New York call the penalties in the last 2 minutes. Yeah, Taylor Rapp having a little bit more awareness of where that ball popped up at, and that was a turnover. It might have been 6. It might have been 6 the other way, unless someone was, DK Metcalf fast to catch the guy. 2nd and goal, handoff.
Ooh, he got rolled over.
Line. I don't think they're going to be able to run it from inside the 5. I just don't think so. Not on this team. Yeah, he was playing so good his rookie year. That ACL injury was awful. Awful timing.
Listen, Linda. We got to spread this field out here. They are going to.
Give it to Mike Williams.
You got single coverage at the top. 3rd down and goal.
He's looking right at him, too. And he tries to, no flag. He's trying to get it to Wilson. He doesn't get the call. Yeah, but down inside the 5, it's tough to run in on certain teams. And that's where Buffalo's pretty good.
That is DPI.
Oh, that is DPI. He grabbed him twice. He grabbed him once before the ball was headed that way and once after.
But you know what? There's the deal right there. You can't go in it just begging for a penalty. We talk about that too.
I mean, Wilson did try to make the catch. It wasn't like he was just worried about the call. But he was interfered with, and that's why he couldn't. All right, 22-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. Very low, but good. And we got a high ball. It's awful. That ball went straight, and it still didn't look straight. Taylor Rapp, who saved the touchdown from Breece Hall. I mean, all that goes credited to him. He didn't come over and make that play. The Jets have the lead right now.
Listen, other than the Pick'ems and the Jets winning for that reason, I will laugh if they beat Buffalo today.
Yeah, last night, Crafty, I know he ended the stream very abruptly and we did not finish that conversation, but he showed me the person you were talking about. He turned the sound on when he was sharing it with me, and I was like, "No, you got to turn that off. I don't want to get scared before bedtime." I
Such a
didn't see the commercial, but he showed me it from YouTube.
I love that. Hey, turn that sound off. I don't want to get scared before bedtime. It sounds like a responsible 6-year-old, right?
I literally said that to him right after the stream ended because he shared it with me and he was playing it, but he turned the sound on and started playing that music, and I was like, "No, you got to turn that off."
Which one, Kay?
Ewers or Manning? I think Manning stays a year. I think Manning stays a year and plays full-time starter next year if their QB1 goes into the draft.
I haven't watched enough of Quinn Ewers yet to really be sold
I
or not
watched him.
sold.
I watched him on Saturday. Yeah, I watched him. He played Saturday because he was out for a few weeks, but he came back yesterday or Saturday, whatever.
Yeah, Manning has to wait another year. Yeah, you're right. I really my quarterback analysis for college. I spend a lot of time before I pick the one that I like, but
I mean,
this
I
year,
love Arch Manning, but I love all Mannings. And he's playing well. He took that time as being, as filling in, and he ran with it. But that is a scary ass trailer. Yeah, as soon as that music started coming in, I was like, no, you gotta mute that. I can't listen to it. I was getting nervous. But yeah, that guy in front of him is pretty good from what I have seen of him. I didn't sit and watch the whole game, but I watched a few drives. All right, Jets getting ready for the kickoff. Hope there's not a bunch of buildup and then Arch lays an egg. It depends on what team he gets drafted to. And it will be a touchback. I mean, Arch could be bad his rookie year in the NFL if he gets drafted to like the Panthers, unless the Panthers get sorted out by then. But certain teams are just not good at developing rookie quarterbacks. The Jets, the Bears, really, the Panthers. I'm trying to think of another place. The Giants. There's a lot of places that don't need to develop rookie quarterbacks. Carlos jumping and
Josh
playing while
outside the
watching the
pocket,
new
3 for 4
Salem's.
for 92 and a tutty. First down and 10. He's going to hand off. There's legal motion.
And legal motion right down on the bottom of the screen. They just went ahead and that's Matt Collins. Yeah, he took off running. There was 2 people moving. Oh, they called it a false start, but same difference, honestly. What is that? They're both 5-yard penalties. I can't do scary movies, so I'm a freaking wuss. I watch King of the Hill to go to bed too. Or I watch South Park. Or American Dad.
Bob's Burgers.
I didn't watch Bob's Burgers this year, but that one's probably my favorite one out of all of them. Mine is South Park. That's in a tier of its own.
There's another handoff on 1st and 15. He's going to try to get the edge.
Oh, Davis.
And he's going to get about 6 yards on first down. Get rid of that penalty.
Oh, I definitely can't watch based on true story movies. Because you're going to tell me that shit actually happened? I don't want to see it.
I love The Conjuring.
I did, I think I watched one of the Conjurings, actually. But, what movie was it that I watched? I watched all of the Insidious except for, like, the last 2, because there's, like, 100 now.
All right, back to pass. Here comes pressure. Allen rolls out. He flips it. It's going to be caught by Kincaid. and he's going to get about 4 yards
That
on that.
was such a tough tackle. I don't know how he even brought him down. I didn't say it was scary. I said I don't watch movies based on true stories.
Alex, did you go to the theater with me and your cousin to see that one? The
No,
Conjuring?
there's no way. There's a 0% chance that happened.
I wasn't sure because if it was you or maybe your brother.
My brother, yes. See, I didn't see that one, Sam. I watched like the first 3, I think.
Damn. All right, it's 3rd down and 6. The crowd's getting loud in Jersey. Allen's back to pass. Here comes pressure. He's got time. He rolls out. Looking. Throws it deep down the side, and it is DPI.
No, Hollins hit him. That better be OPI. That better be OPI. No.
He's coming back for the ball. I think they're going to call it DPI.
He tackled him. He tried to push him, and he fell down. It's not my fault that the defender is stronger than him. He fell
down. That's not it. He comes back.
Look, he tackled him. He tackled him. That's OPI.
They're going to call that DPI.
Oh, they got him. They got him on unnecessary roughness.
No, they're going to.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They did not get a free play out of that, which is what I thought was going to happen. He does have a right to the ball, but he was pushing him to get
the offensive unnecessary roughness.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, that's definitely fair. That's definitely fair. They about got a free play if that didn't happen.
He did hit him before the ball got there.
Matt Collins hit him.
All right, so it is back to 3rd and 6 again.
Damn.
5 seconds on the play clock. Allen hurries him up. There's the snap. He gets it off in time. Here comes pressure. Fires it down the field, and it is overthrown by a good bit. Josh is begging for a flag and not going to get it.
You said Josh is begging for a flag. He didn't say a word.
He was looking for a flag. Did you see the look on his face?
He just was looking. His mouth did not say one word. They wanted a late hit. He said, "F me," is what he said. He wasn't begging for a flag. He said, "F me." Steve, I think that situation panned out exactly how it was supposed to.
All right, it's a short punt. Fair catch at the 25-26. And the Jets got a chance to take the lead.
At the end of the day, I'll be honest. I always want to win my pick'ems, but if the Bills win this, I'm not going to be heartbroken. Bills are a good football team that have overperformed my expectations defensively this season. I wasn't worried about them offensively.
Yeah, they lost a lot on the secondary, and they've been pretty good.
Another thing is DeMar Hamlin has really developed the last year and a half.
Yes. You know what? I mean, imagine the work. Imagine the work it took.
Think about what happened, but when his situation came and happened in Cincinnati, he wasn't a starter when that happened. They were riddled with injuries in the secondary. He was a backup piece, right?
Well, you remember that play was a 3rd and long, so he was an extra DB on that play.
Yeah, and so, but at that point in his career, he wasn't really, he could have been cut as soon as their team got healthy, Yes. But now he is a formidable starter over the last 2 years.
His tackling is really good. I haven't really got a chance to see him much in coverage, but I know that he seems to make a lot of good open field tackles. That's when I see him.
I mean, some teams would kill for defenders that can make open field tackles.
Crosby was in Detroit all day with his family. Wow. I think the Raiders are about ready to pack it in and try to get some trades.
Charles, my vote is it either going to be Derrick Henry or Brian Branch this week.
Wait, what?
He said any predictions for the Nickelodeon MVP for Week 6? My vote is either Derrick Henry or Brian Branch. Brian Branch had a hell of a game against Detroit or against Dallas. 2 interceptions, a pass breakup, like 6 tackles. And then Derrick Henry had a really big game against Washington. So that's my 2. Derrick Henry or Brian Branch. Both of them will earn Players of the Week of the NFL thing. He does have 1-1 KD now. 1st and 10. Throws a screen to Wilson. He falls down but gets up. And he's able to pick up the first and more. No, they'll never cut him now. But if that had not happened in Cincinnati, he was not a player that was going to be a permanent roster spot. He was filling in for somebody's backup because their secondary was dismantled by that point with injuries.
He was Jordan Poyer's backup.
No, Jordan Poyer's backup's backup. They were like that's how far back they're pulling from the practice squad guys. All right, 1st and 10 from the 42. Rodgers rolling left, looking downfield, fires. He's got Wilson in space, and somebody else, DeMar Hamlin, loses his helmet. Buffalo needs to, or both Buffalo and the Jets, they need to strap these helmets on a little bit better.
Shin straps should be remember when he was in Little League football? If you didn't put your mouthpiece in, they threw a flag. You learned to put it in. Strap the helmet on.
I mean, either that or they're just tackling incredibly hard. I mean, DeMar knocked his own helmet off.
Stiff arm took it off.
That's a second helmet in this game to come off in a play. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle of the hole. He's got a lane. He's going to get 10. And there comes a flag.
What is the flag?
This has been a game for real.
That was a very physical run.
Breece Hall's a dog.
Penalty's going to be on Buffalo.
Illegal low block.
On the defense?
Yeah. Let's see it, though. Taron Johnson.
Is that how he tackled him?
Where he is. Okay, he's in the middle right there. With the white sleeves. What? That is...
Why is that a penalty?
They said below the knees. Maybe because he was head on to the knees? I've never seen that penalty called like that.
I've never seen an illegal block called on the defense. It's usually an offensive call because that's who's blocking.
I don't know. I'm confused. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 12.
Red zone, baby.
Back to pass. He's got all the time in the world right now. And he checks it down to Hall. And he's still fighting. And he's going to get maybe 2. Hang on. I'm going to go to Twitter real quick. Because I am curious about that.
I've just never seen an illegal block on the defense.
No, not that. I'm talking about the Max Crosby thing. They're talking about in the chat. Because I'm just genuinely curious. Let's go latest. Top NFL insider reveals wild asking price Vegas would have in potential. Okay, no, not that.
All right.
2nd down and 9. Rodgers fires to the outside, caught by Lazard, and he's going to get them about 1.5 yards shy of the first. Well, I found a Max Crosby edit in a Lions jersey. I see people discussing them wanting him to go to the Lions, but I haven't found any articles yet.
Big play. Big play.
3rd down and 1.
They need a tutty.
They need to roll out here. Nope, they're going to turn around, hand it off to Braylon Allen. He's going to go all the way in for the touchdown. And there's a flag. There's a flag. It's going to be a hold on the offense. They're going to go back 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. Dan Orlovsky says Detroit can't waste this opportunity to trade for Max Crosby.
Wow.
Pat McAfee talked about the Lions needing to trade for Max Crosby today. All right, 3rd down and 11. Rodgers back. Has time, fires, caught, end zone.
Always busted up.
Broken up. That's Garrett Wilson, who's still down.
Dude,
He
just
took a
put him in
shot.
a sandwich.
Yeah, he's still down.
Dude, he just took a shot.
He might have been, might have been in there visiting, but I don't see anything about him being in Detroit, but maybe. It's incomplete, but yeah. Oh, that's close. He could have almost got his feet down. There's a good angle. One. No, his left leg never come down. That was almost a touchdown, even with the smash.
Yeah, he got sandwiched.
He did get sandwiched. It says that earlier in the season, the Lions reached out about Max Crosby, and they were told that the Raiders wouldn't even entertain the offer, but that wasn't after Aiden Hutchinson. They said earlier in the season. I think things are different now, but
I mean, you got to believe that the Lions feel like this has got to be this is their year. So I feel like they would kind of sell the farm at this point to try to win.
he doesn't need to sightsee. I mean, just because he goes there doesn't mean anything. Are the Raiders on bye next week?
Not sure.
Hang on.
How ironic that DeMar caused an injury. He's been hitting.
The Raiders are playing the Rams next week.
Ugh.
Yeah, he could just be stopping in, checking in on Aiden Hutchinson. He did tweet about the injury. I mean, I think they are friends. But I don't see anything about him going there. But I'm not saying he did or didn't. I think all I'm seeing is people saying he should.
He injured Tua, yep.
Yep. That's why Sam said he has a 1-1 KD. The Vikings are 5-0, and just this last game they played was the first time they looked beatable all season. When they played the Jets in London, looks like 2-1 now. He's doing better than us all.
Oh,
so
man.
Zerline's going to kick a 32-yard field goal attempt to try to put the Jets back on top. We got 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Kick is up. And he dorked it. It's no good. Uh-oh. It's Bills time.
Cursed, man.
Chiefs or 49ers for Sunday. It's in San Fran. The Chiefs are bound to lose one eventually.
I don't care if they lose one. I just hope it's not this one.
Why?
I
Why
don't want
this
to
one?
because I don't like San Francisco.
Okay, fair. It is MetLife, man. Everything about MetLife, they need to get rid of it. Well, it's not that wide. It's not wide. It was a doink.
But the ball didn't turn end over end. It turned really weird. Did you see it?
Did you see Bass's extra point attempt earlier?
Everything looks
That
shady.
one was wide. Oh, there's a false start on Buffalo.
MetLife.
Now, Frank Gore hasn't played yet, or at least he hasn't touched the ball yet, but I would like to see him now that he's active.
Dude, this game's going to go into the fourth quarter probably tied. How awesome is that? We really didn't expect it.
No, I expected a close game, but I didn't expect 40 points in 3 quarters. 1st and 15 from the 17. Allen gets it out to Samuel. He's got room. He takes a shot by Davis.
You know, the one thing I haven't seen today that I kind of expected was Josh Allen running the ball a little bit more.
Who was it the other day that his extra point sort of spun sideways through the uprights?
Oh, another penalty.
Illegal formation. I don't remember. I don't remember who that was. I don't think I saw it, but I remember someone talking about it at work. Unless it wasn't the Bengals game, though.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot on Sunday. I just now started watching some of the games.
I didn't even do that today. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Morning, probably.
Yeah, false starts are at a record level. Illegal formation, a lot of offensive line formation penalties. There's been all kinds of stuff this year. All right, it's now 1st and 20. Allen's back at the 12. I'm assuming he's going to throw. He's back to pass, and he throws it. I think that's incomplete. And that's
Well,
they
if
got
it's
the clock
incomplete,
stopped.
if it's incomplete, the clock stops.
I didn't know it did in the third quarter.
Incomplete pass?
I thought they ran the clock until the last 5 minutes, then they started stopping it.
If the pass is incomplete, it always stops the clock. It's been like that since the beginning of the sport.
Back to pass, 2nd and 20. Byers, it's complete. That's Shakir.
And a crossing route. That's the only routes he's really getting in this game. They're trying to protect his ankle.
See, he goes out of bounds. Clock still runs. They don't stop it.
Yeah, but incomplete passes.
I know what you're saying. I'm not 100% sure. I just know that the clock runs no matter. It seems like it runs no matter what until you get under 5 minutes in the fourth.
Incomplete. I don't know why you thought that. That's why they spike the ball to stop the clock, because that's an incomplete pass.
Yes, because the rules that they changed to speed up the game, out of bounds, and I thought incomplete passes like in the fourth quarter didn't stop the clock until the last 5 minutes.
Just the out of bounds thing.
I thought it was both. I'm obviously wrong.
I'm just not sure why you thought that. This isn't soccer. That is fair. This is, in fact, not soccer.
You know, I would love to see some of the goings on that happens between teams like this here. We're getting close to the trade deadline. People that are trying to negotiate deals, what all they try to make happen that doesn't.
I have never been in that area of New Jersey before. I've been to New Jersey, just not that area. That's funny.
Yeah, 99% of their work doesn't happen. But you know it goes on all the time. And you got little snitches with inside teams that talk to Adam Schefter and those guys too.
Ari Marov tweeted 3 minutes ago, "Stop the flags." ESPN on ABC wants overtime. At this point, this game deserves overtime.
Wait, why are the lights out?
They turned the lights off during a fight?
I see yellow on the ground. It's been chippy all day.
Oh, since the first drive. I mean, these teams don't like each other. I get that. I think it's funny they started a fight and they turned the lights off in the stadium. Oh, they got it on Dawkins on Buffalo.
Wow.
So it's gonna be third and even longer. Someone took his cleat off and tried to stab a guy. Wait, in this game just now? I mean, this is New York football.
In New Jersey.
It's in New Jersey, but it's 2 of the 3 New York, technically, teams. Yeah, now it's going to be 3rd and 21.
Let it fly.
He throws the screen to Kincaid. He ain't getting nothing.
Get a little bit of room there for the punter.
They said it was after the end of the play, so the clock had run out to switch quarters, but it still was a penalty.
You guys definitely don't like each other. It's pretty awesome.
We love it. It ain't hockey, though. Bigger fines and ejections, and punt is up, and he's going to field it from the 25. He breaks the tackle. He's able to get it from the 30. Clothesline down at the 35. How did he not go down from that hit?
I don't know, but it was pretty good coverage. Gibson's just fast enough to get away, I guess.
Fast and strong enough. I mean, he lifted his leg up and said, "No, sir." The game is going. Flags can happen. Oh, yeah. Don't matter when. People can get flagged in between plays on downtime. Let these giants punch one another in the face and then take 2 minutes on the sideline. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't eject them. Just take them out of the game. X amount of plays. Say 5 plays. You can't play. And then you can come back in. That'll teach them. Because what if it's a crucial 5-play stretch?
Jets are 1 for 4 in the red zone today.
And it's a tie ball game. All right, 1st and 10 from the 34. Fakes the handoff. Fires over the middle. Caught. That's Lazard at the 49 on the Jet side. That's going to go for 15 yards and a first down. Jets playing Pittsburgh on Sunday Night Football in Week 7.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Now, talk about a sucky game. What did we do to deserve that?
I don't know.
1st and 10 at the 49. Turn around, toss to Hall. He gets to the edge. He breaks a tackle, but he gets tripped. And the late flag comes in. My goodness. I'll be at work. You know what? At this point, I might rather be at work. That's going to be a hold on the offense to negate the 6-yard gain. Yeah, exactly. We didn't do anything to deserve that.
Rich people punishing the poor because they can. Oh, there's the hold, I guess. Let's see it.
Yeah, Jets can move the pigskin but have trouble scoring. I mean, that was their biggest issue last year.
Yes.
1st and 18. Back to pass. Quick fire. Mike Williams, and he can't hold on to it. Finally, we get a Mike Williams target, and he can't hold on to it. Free Mike Williams. Send him somewhere else.
It seems like Lazard and Wilson's the only one that are catching the ball for this team.
And Breece Hall.
And Breece Hall, yeah. Hit him in the ding-ding.
He hit him in the wiener. I wouldn't have caught it either then if I were Mike Williams.
Mike Williams doesn't look comfortable on this team, does he?
No, free him. Trade him out of here. Don't send him to the Raiders, though. 2nd and 18. Steve hand off the Hall, and he's going to get about 7. Listen, Steve, where was I wrong? Okay, don't Alex me. Where was I wrong? That's exactly what happened. I'm just stating the facts. It was his decision to sign there. Well, you know what? He probably thought he was going to a contender. That's what I said. Yes. Bet you Andy could get him the ball nicely. You just said you wanted Andy Dalton gone yesterday.
Don't listen to Adam.
All right, 3rd down and 11. He drops back, fires, and it's caught somehow by Alan Lazard. I don't
What
know.
A catch!
Did it go through the through the core of that defender? Like, did it go through the man? Did it phase through him? How did he catch that?
I don't know, but let's watch it again. That was
what? Did it just go through?
Right under his armpit.
Did it go through his belly button?
It went right under his armpit. It hit him in the side.
What a play, dude. How do you defend that?
That's lucky.
How do you defend that? Rodgers got twisted up and pulled down still. All right, 1st and 10 from the 27. Play clock's at 0.
No, they're going to get them for a delay game.
Play. They might need them timeouts later because they don't know how to use them appropriately.
Aaron Rodgers must be getting sleepy. He's not paying attention to the play clock.
No, I would like to see Mike Williams. Where's a place I would like to see him? Oh, Mike Williams in Cincinnati would be fun. 1st and 15. Rodgers fires. He's trying to get it to Allen, but the two Bills defenders collided. I don't know what happened.
Is it 4-down territory? Do they going to trust their field goal kicker if they can't get a score?
They're not going to trust him over 30 yards. If it's like a chip shot, yeah. Mike Williams in a retirement home. I like the guy when he's healthy. I ain't trusting any kicker at this point. That's fair. 2nd and 15. Rodgers throws the screen to Rutgers.
Coverage.
And that play sniffed out. If it were the Giants, it would be 4-down territory. You got that right. They're going to go for it every time. But they don't have a kicker right now.
I mean, they do, but he's just not been doing very well. Damar Hamlin with the big hit.
No, their starter is out. They're using a backup kicker.
Zerline's the backup?
I'm talking about the Giants.
Oh, the Giants.
That's why they were on 4-down territory last night, because they got a backup kicker. 3rd and 16. Fire out. Caught by Hull. And he's going to get drugged down. 10:23 to go. It will be 4th down. And I don't know.
Here we go.
8. They're going to let him kick it. He just missed a 32-yard kick. This is going to be more than that, I think. 43-yard attempt. They're going to let him kick it.
Listen, the Jets need this one. You can't miss 2 in a row.
Kick is up. It doinked. It is no good. It doinked again. I thought it was going to go in.
Bro's getting fired in the morning. Bro is getting fired in the morning.
Buffalo's going to take over at their own 33.
Dude, did you hear that doink?
It
I got the
rattled.
volume all the way down and I can hear it.
It rattled it. Dude, I thought it was going in. He's cut by midnight. Yeah, buddy, you get your job for another hour and 6.
Bro, Adam, he'll probably be a Panther by morning.
Who's their kicker? Pinero? Or is that their punter?
Eddie Pinero, maybe. Does that sound right?
That doink woke someone up. Yeah, no
Dude, it
kidding.
was loud. The stuff rattled, man. Oh.
Grossi just tweeted, maybe the Packers kicking situation is not so bad. Man. Man, oh man. I missed a play, but I took a lead. I didn't even know he left. He's got to stop saying something. Start saying something. But I took the lead. Yeah, you might have room for a few more points. There's still 9:44 just in case, but I guess it's dangerous because you could potentially lose points as well. That's how great Brady is. Oh, stop it. Yeah, it was like 4th down and 8. Oh, I'm sure Kincaid's still going to get another target or 2 here.
There's a handoff. Davis is going to try to run left. He's got a lane. He's going to get to the outside. He'll get about 7 yards on first down.
Yeah, you should be good, Steve. Yeah, well, I was on a different tab. I'd switched over to Twitter, and he was just dead silent, and I was like, well, I didn't know what was going on. I switched back and there's no one there.
I didn't take my break at halftime to go to the.
Hey, Papa Smurf, have a good one.
See you, Smurf. There's a check down. He gets it on the slant.
Keon.
Finally. I like that kid. I hope he starts picking it up. Jets defense, the only team with 0 touchdowns allowed in the fourth quarter this year. Adam. All right, it is 1st and 10. There's the pitch out. There goes Davis, and he's going to get about 3.
The Bills do not have the lead, but I want Frank Gore to come in here.
All right, 2nd down and 7. Allen's in the gun. Looks like a throwing down here.
You would think that.
Back to pass looking. He gets it out to Kincaid, who's got a lane. He's going to get the 1st down and then some and out of bounds.
Did you guys happen to see David Montgomery's first touchdown? I don't know if he had more than one yesterday, but did you see his touchdown celebration?
I did not.
He did the the whole welcome to Disney Channel where they'd let the famous people take the glow stick thing and then draw it out. That's what he did. I forgot to talk about it yesterday, but he was just like, he did the whole thing and then he pointed at the camera.
That's cool. 1st and 10, ball's at the 32. Bills are driving. You're going to hand it off to Davis, who's trying to get escape, and he gets about 3 yards.
Even Davis fumbles, I still have the lead. There you go.
How many points does the quarterback get for a touchdown pass, Alex?
I don't know, 6 maybe?
Hope it's 6. Allen's back to pass, looks down the field, fires it, complete. Coleman gets a few extra yards and out of bounds. 4.
6:29. He just stepped out of bounds. Oh, the clock. Okay, now the clock's rolling. I know we said it was 5 minutes, but
thanks, Steve. Hopefully, I'm down by 4.12 points.
Well, in our league, the points are not as much as normal. But I thought it was 6. Are you streaming tonight?
All right. Allen's under center. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff, and Davis is smoked in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard.
Maybe all 3 of us can win. Well, I mean, if they put Evan McPherson in this game instead of Greg Zuerlein, I might be able to score enough points to win. I lost by 4 points.
Oh.
Because of freaking Chase Brown had to score a touchdown. He couldn't just go down and then kneel it out.
That sucks. 2nd down, 11. Allen's back to pass, looking downfield. He's got time. Flips it out of bounds.
No, I lost.
He had a receiver. They're going to call him for grounding. I think.
Told you there. If they do, I told you that there has to be someone there.
Well, the official pointed at the receiver, so. Oh, the helmet to helmet.
Oh, it was after he throw. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think he hit his helmet.
But that's what they called.
That's what they called, but I don't think he did actually hit his helmet. I think Josh just snapped his head. Now it's 1st and goal.
Russell Yerk, rules analyst. I like the other guys.
Gene Steratore.
Mm-hmm. There's the handoff. Davis tries to cut it back.
Oh.
It's got a lane. He gets tackled at the 6. That's Eccles. Oh, with the tackle there. I don't know him. The hit was a little late.
Yeah, it was a late hit either way. I think it was on your time.
Second down and goal. Get Josh out of the pocket here is probably the best play for the Bills. Back to pass, looking. He's going to step up. He's going to run, and he's going to get sacked. As I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. It was really close.
Maybe Adam. If you're still listening, I was sitting here thinking the whole time. Maybe. I've been playing Pet Sim though. I've been extremely grinding Pet Sim the last 3 days.
Huge play. 3rd and goal. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. Fires it. Incomplete.
Ooh, good coverage. Great coverage. That was great coverage. Adam, it's fun. It's fun.
Mac Hollins had a good chance here.
Also, the creators of Pet Sim made a new game that came out on Friday. So if I do, that's what I'm probably going to play, that new game. So, all I'm saying. But if you guys want me to hang out for a while, do you think we're going to have OT? Well, they're kicking a field goal. And if it comes down to needing a field goal to tie it, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, mate, the offense might come back out. Wait, no, it was on goal, so. But a 5-yard penalty puts them at the 2 if it's on the Jets. Yeah, I know, but I've been extremely fixated back on Pet Sim, so I don't wanna try to play a bunch of different games while I'm thinking about just one game. Cause then I'm not gonna have as much fun.
What's going on?
It was on the defense. So it's gonna be half the distance, which is gonna put them on the 3.
Does he make contact though?
Oh, they're still gonna kick. What if he misses? What if he misses this chip shot right here? Tyler Bass for a 22-yard attempt.
There's no way, right?
What if?
There's no way.
Kick is up. And it is good.
So now you get what they paid for. Aaron Rodgers to lead them in the 4th quarter to a game-winning score.
Yeah, they have to go for the touchdown. There's a flag. After the kick. Man, they don't know what's going on. Jets are going to lose this game because they're going to put faith in Zerline to kick the game tire. Oh, man. Now they're going to have to be backed up even further after. $15 yards back after the kickoff. There's a flag. Gee, haven't heard that yet tonight.
Something he said.
We got 3:43 left in the fourth quarter. The Jets need 3 to tie it, a touchdown to give them a chance to try and win it. Man, what do they do if they get down there to fourth down? Do they go for it?
I think they will. They got an interim head coach that has nothing to lose, wants to show him that he's confident in his team. If it's fourth down and say less than 5 or goal to goal, I think they go.
Yeah, but even the Bills didn't go in less than 5.
I mean, Sean McDermott's been a little bit more conservative lately.
I mean, but Bass missed too.
I have no confidence in Zerline right now whatsoever. He's missed 2 in a row.
43 and 32, but I'm telling you, if it's goal to go, that makes it like 22. He's made that today. And it's not like he's wildly missing them. He's hitting the goalpost.
He missed an extra point, too. 40 miles left.
No, that was Bass.
Oh, was that Bass? There's so many misses today.
It was 20 to 10, but the Bills only had scored touchdowns. He missed that one because it was a mile left. That was Bass. Because that's what went on the whole argument or a whole conversation about the Jets.
It was blocked?
They never showed it being blocked.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm not kicking a field goal today. I'm trying to win.
I'm tired. Let me go to the Jets Twitter. It'll be a touchback, so that means the Jets are going to start at their own 15. Well, the Jets never posted about a block. They would have been hyped up about that. The Jets are 5-20 in division games since 2020. Two of their wins against the Bills, though. Zach Wilson. 1st and 10. RODGERS pump fakes, turns around, fires. I think that's an incomplete pass, but I think that was an incomplete pass. But they're saying Buffalo got it back.
I thought it was a fumble.
I thought he got it forward, but
Oh,
he tried to pull it back. Maybe it is a fumble. Okay, now that I see it slow motion, he tried to pull the ball back in, so I think it is a fumble. Oh, they're saying it incomplete pass. I mean, his arm was going forward, but he gripped the ball to try to pull it back in, which is what I think makes it a fumble.
Wow, that's a break, honestly.
That was the game right there. All right, 2nd and 10. Now we got a
I'm
whistle blows this play dead. It was a fumble, yeah. They only called it incomplete pass because his arm was going forward, but he gripped that ball to try to pull it in.
That's what McDermott's telling him right now. But I think the rule is since his arm's going forward, it's going forward. What he was trying to do, I don't think matters.
I mean, it does matter in certain situations.
No, clearly he dropped it. You're right. Clearly he dropped it. But I think the rule reads his arm is going forward and the ball comes out. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass.
He would have let go earlier if he was throwing. That's what I was thinking too.
Buffalo tried
So
to
they
challenge.
said that since the review upstairs did it, that they're not able to challenge that.
Correct. And yeah, and that might merit some rewriting of the rule going forward. But the way the rule is written,
The way the rule is written, that's a fumble.
that's an incomplete pass.
No, I mean, yeah, but in other instances, there have been controversial takes on that. 2nd and 10, he's going to get it out to Conklin. Conklin's going to try to fight for some yards at 6. Well, Buffalo doesn't have to use the challenge, but they do lose the timeout. Yeah, Buffalo's going to be mad about that one for a while, especially if they end up losing this game. Yeah, see, that's what he said. I think what he's looking at is that it was a possible tuck. And that was the argument I was making. 3rd and 4, he's going to fire it out. He's over the head of Garrett Wilson. And there comes a late flag.
Get a flag.
They're picking RODGERS up. Pass interference against Buffalo. I don't even know. I don't know.
Man, this is going to be a hot day tomorrow and football talk.
Let's see.
He held him the whole time with his right hand.
It was also uncatchable.
Either way, it's a first down.
Look at the penalties and penalty yards. Almost 200 yards of penalties in this game. 1st and 10. RODGERS back to pass. Looking, pulls it down, fires. And he throws it behind Hall. There's another.
That one should be offensive holding.
Another flag.
Oh, there's one way out there. I don't know.
There's 2 holds, one on the offense, one on the defense. They are going to offset, and they're going to replay 1st down and 10 from the 46. How many flags have there been? There have been 21 accepted. 21 accepted, but called? Even more.
There was the hold. Haven't heard his name today, Rasul Douglas. I like him.
Well, they just called it.
I know, that's the first time I heard his name today. It's for a penalty, but hey.
1st and 10, toss to Hall. He's going to try to get the outside, and he just got bodied after a short gain. He just bodied Breece Hall, Rasul Douglas. This game's 5 hours long with OT. I know. The clock has been stopped so many times in this game.
Hey, how are they going to fix it to where he makes the game-tying field goal here?
Make him take it from the 1 yard line. He'd probably hit it under the crossbar at that point. 2nd and 8. Rodgers has time. Checks it down again. Oh, he's got room. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 40. There's a flag. There's another flag.
Jesus, Alex, where's your flags? Did you give them to the officials today?
Look, Pikachu's got it. He's got one of them, but the rest of them are missing, so they must be in New Jersey.
Yep, play negated.
22 accepted penalties, tied for most in a game this season. They're about to set a record. They're about to set a season record. America loves their flags. That's the funniest comment today.
I don't even know where that penalty was. It had to be somewhere.
Now it's going to be 2nd down and 16.
And that almost had him in potential field goal range.
Ugh.
Ref Super Bowl.
All right, 2nd and 16. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Rodgers fires. Oh! And Taylor Rapp makes the play. Just kidding. We're going to get one more play before the 2-minute warning. I'm okay with giving Puppet the best comment award early. No, that's pretty funny. He said America loves their flags. Now I think they're in 4-down territory, and they're on 3rd and 16. They got to get at least 10. They got to get like 10 here.
Throw it to Lazard.
Rodgers, back to pass. Guys, time. Steps up. He's going to take a shot. And he's got wide open Mike Williams. And did he catch that? No, it's picked.
No, he fell down.
Taylor Rapp with the pick. He took it out of his hands. He just manhandled that play.
Mike Williams is cut.
Mike Williams is traded.
Cut.
My TV's trying to turn off. Give me a second.
Mike Williams is playing sick. No flag on the play.
That was play of the game right there. Although it was on the ground, Mike Williams probably was going to catch that if he didn't get there. Taylor Rapp saved the Breece Hall touchdown earlier.
What did you do, Pat?
He saved the touchdown earlier, and now the interception. Dude's the MVP of this game. Taylor Rapp has saved so much.
Listen, these referees have thrown so many penalties today, they're going to have to go to the doctor for fucking Tommy John syndrome this year. Golly.
Adam Schefter said, flag per play. Grossi said 22 accepted flags, refs for MVP. Yeah, if he wasn't throwing it behind Williams right there, he would have had a lot easier time making that play. Why are you breakdancing on the ground? Catch the ball. Is mayonnaise a penalty? Yes. God. Could you imagine this game without 22 accepted penalties, what it would have looked like?
It would have been over 20 minutes ago.
I think it would have been longer than 20 minutes ago.
What's the takeaway today?
The takeaway is Taylor Rapp is the MVP for the Bills. it was acceptable until the final 5 minutes. I think so too. I mean, the refs weren't too awful in this game up until, the second half of the fourth quarter. Jets can still get a 3 and out and get another shot.
You realize that wasn't Rapp that got the interception, right?
Or was it Taron Johnson?
Taron Johnson.
Oh, shit. Well, the Bills secondary is the MVPs of this game.
They got the dub. Well, Buffalo
better run the ball. Run the ball 3 times.
There's the handoff. There goes Davis. He's going to barrel forward for 6, maybe 5.
Holy. This is too much. Mike Williams is injured. I mean, to be honest, he did come down weird to try to catch that ball. Look at his body. And then look at his neck. So, I think he might be. Hopefully he's injured enough that they don't play him and they just trade him. Please, free Mike Williams. He doesn't belong there. They don't work together.
Do you think somewhere silently Robert Saleh is cheering right now?
Oh, he don't care. I think I read somewhere that he's making like $20,000 every single day with the remaining parts of his contract. $20,000 every single day. I saw the breakdown. It was like stupid. Robert Saleh's probably happy, dude. You remember how much scrutiny he's taken over the last 3 or 4 years? He's still getting paid, and now he doesn't have to.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find that breakdown.
I'm going to lose in fantasy by 1 point.
1 point? That's crazy.
It's going to be really close to that, yeah. Actually, unless something else happens, I'm going to lose by just about 4.
Same.
And I had a chance to beat the first place guy.
It's so crazy. That, what was I going to say? Oh, last year with Zach Wilson and all the different doo-doo brain quarterbacks that they brought in when Wilson was hurt / benched, that team is having the exact same issue that this team's having. Like, you can blame the undisciplined, the penalties, you can blame the whatever, but at the end of the day, they are 1-5. They're 1-4 in the red zone.
And he's going to get smashed, and Jets are going to burn a timeout here. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 or 6. He may have lost a yard.
I mean, Robert Saleh is a Super Bowl champion, so he has accomplished things in his career.
Look, there's the game-saving tackle right there.
Really, that touchdown right there changed this whole game.
And then this play, Rapp and DeMar.
That's what I'm saying. I still think Taylor Rapp's the MVP of this game. But
is Buffalo going to throw it 3rd and 4?
The reason the Jets lose this game is not because of that interception. It's because they can't capitalize in the red zone. That they can't capitalize in the red zone, and that's the only issue the team had last year.
Yep. Mike Williams is probably going to have some vandalism in his house today. Josh Allen takes off and runs. He's going to run for the first down. Ball game. They can stop it one more time. Josh Allen calls his own number.
Yeah, we were waiting for that, though.
At this point, I wish he would have just took that to the house.
Well, you want that for fantasy.
Yeah. Well, the game's over either way, so. Actually, I don't care about fantasy as much as I do my Bengals, so this actually kind of helps my Bengals more than the other way. So I can find a silver lining in all of it. Allen takes a knee. He'll have to run one more play. Kitty.
Jets calling timeout like little bitches. I mean, think about well, they ended up scoring a Hail Mary, so it didn't matter. But the timeout usage in the first half in the last 2 minutes, how horrible that was.
Yeah, there's a lot of blame to go around for this game.
The Jets' red zone offense. And their kicker sucks. They couldn't do anything in the red zone. There's only one turnover, which was just now.
That will be the game.
You're gonna
Bills
lose.
moved to 4-2. Jets moved to 2-4.
Man, I hope we beat the Niners this week coming up. No, the Jets do not get the ball back. The clock is expiring right now. DeMar, Taylor Rapp, and what's his name? Taron Johnson. Those three guys. Right there. Oh, and Epineza.
Josh Allen kills me there.
Josh Allen beat Sam is the reason Sam lost his by 2 points.
I didn't get Josh Allen rushing yards. My passing yards were 15 short.
And the refs just now threw a flag for unnecessary roughness after the clock expires. God, I wish anything that I could have won that game yesterday. Chase Brown took a knee.
And then my foreleg was Josh Allen had to have the 35 rushing yards for my foreleg.
In a game that you picked the Bills to lose, why did you bet on their quarterback?
Because I figured he would be running the ball a lot more. I don't know.
He's trying not to.
I know 35 yards did not seem like a stretch.
Well, 40 doesn't seem like a stretch to Lamar, but he only gets that when I don't bet on it. Quarterback rushing yards. The only quarterback that I hit on rushing yards this week, and you're not going to believe this, is Bo Nix. That is the only quarterback that I bet on for rushing yards that hit the number. Oh.
I'm just sitting here looking at my bets that I'm miserably lost.
Good night, losers. Later, puppet.
Good night, puppet.
Shout out to Taron Johnson. I did think that was Taylor Rapp, but it was a heck of an interception.
Taylor Rapp played a great game, though.
Everybody's sending me all of their fantasies.
Well, Richard got me.
Wait, so do you have 2 teams in the same league? Steve?
No. Oh. Next Packers games.
Yeah, next game we're in. Next Packers game y'all stream, I'll try and join. All right. Whenever they're on primetime again, we'll see about it. I won 1 and lost. Oh, okay. I got you. Next game we do is probably gonna be my least favorite one, other than the Cowboys and Steelers game. We've got the Saints and Broncos, but we'll get to see Spencer Rattler up close. Really get to dive in, and I'll actually get a chance to kind of evaluate myself on Bo Nix. Obviously, I'm just a hater, but I do want to see him a little bit better. All right, lose this week in fantasy by 99 points. The bye weeks killed my team. Yeah, my team is predominantly Lions players, so last week was my killer. I didn't have Gibbs, Porto, or Goff, which I had Jaden Daniels as quarterback, so it was okay, but still. So Laporta and Gibbs was huge. There was someone else I had on a bye. Someone in my league does and didn't think we'd notice. He trades between them all the time, and he's 2-4 with each of them. Well, that's what he gets. That's what he gets, Sam. I won by 3 points. I was out of players. He had James Cook. He did not play tonight, so I won by 3 points. That's crazy. Oh, on Halloween, somebody's plays against the Texans and Jets. 8:15 primetime game. That's Thursday night football. That could be a fun one. Plus, we'll get a crowd of people in Halloween costumes. So we'll have something to look forward to if the game sucks. I don't know if I work that day or not, but I'll be in here with you for sure. I lost by 2 and had 2 players with 0 points. Yeah, I lost by 4, and I had a player with 0.4, 0, and then 0.2 or something. So 3 players had a combined 0.6 points, and I lost by 4. So I'm not that upset. But I am upset that it was pretty much the last play of the game. Greg the peg leg sucks. He lost us the game. He went from great last year to a big O this year. Loser. He likes to kick for Zach Wilson, but he does not like to kick for Aaron Rodgers. Also, Greg, I'm sorry that your team lost. We were pulling for you.
Real.
A Halloween stream, if you dress up, I'll shoot you the link to pop in and say hi. We'll be in here. I have no plans to dress up. I could dress up as Zach Wilson this year. His hair's long and my hair's long enough to pull it back like he does now. I'll slick it straight back. Yeah, I saw that Richardson's going to be QB1 next week. Hopefully he's healthy enough. Goddard and Alec Pierce. Mine was Marvin Harrison Jr., Donatavian Wicks, and the rookie receiver from New England, Jalen Polk. And the only reason I played him was because somebody else was injured.
Kendrick Bourne?
No, I don't have Kendrick Bourne. No, I'm not talking about for the Patriots. I'm talking about for my fantasy team.
Oh, for your team. Gotcha.
I mean, Marvin Harrison and Donatavian Wicks do not play with Jalen Polk. So, yeah. I don't remember who I had that was injured. Hang on, let me see. I had Traylon Burks on my bench. I had Dawson Knox on my bench, which if I played him, that would have won it for me. But he's not been getting looks until today. Oh, Kareem Hunt and Samaje Perine both are on a bye this week. So I would have played one of those two. Or I would have played Kareem Hunt. If I would have just started Jared Goff instead of Jaden Daniels, which Jaden Daniels put up a lot of points, but if I would have started Jared Goff instead, I would have won this week. But I didn't know how they were going to handle going down to Dallas because everything always stupid happens there. But we'll see. Also, check out in the description the link to my gaming channel. I'm going to try to figure something out. And if I do, then I will hop on there for at least an hour tonight. But I'm gonna mess around with something with him before he gets off. So we'll figure that out. I started Baker and he put up more points than Mahomes' last two. Yeah, Mahomes is not an ideal fantasy quarterback right now. My two quarterbacks, I'm happy that I have a decision to make because I don't know which one's going to score more points, and they're both playing well with Goff and Daniels. All right, I'm going to close this thing down. We'll be back. Okay, so my week's a little screwy this week. So we won't be live on Wednesday. So for our picks, we might put out a video for Wednesday. We're going to talk about it. If not, we'll go tomorrow. I don't really want to make our picks that early, but we might try to do that. We're going to figure it out. So we'll either be live tomorrow or no live tomorrow and have a video out on Wednesday. Make sure you guys run up that video if we do and show it some support. Leave us a comment or two. But yeah, so those things, the next 2 days is the uncertain part. We will be in here for Thursday Night Football. I will be wearing my Saints jersey. I will be supporting the NFC team for the first time in a long time. I will choose the NFC team over the AFC team. Yes, so you can expect that for sure. And maybe since we got a screwy week, we'll try to make up something on Friday or Saturday. You know, we'll figure out what's going on this week. Maybe we'll try to do something else since I will not be home per normal. But if you want to check out the link in the description to my gaming channel, I'm going to try to get on there in like half an hour to an hour if I can figure out what it is that I would like to figure out before doing so. I'm not sure because I haven't streamed through the computer in a long time, but we appreciate you guys very much. Thankful for a good-ish game because I thought it was going to be a lot lower scoring, and so it turned out to be all right. But thanks for kicking it with us. You got any last words?
I'm just amazed that the over-under was 43.5 and it finished at 43.
Yeah, well, these Vegas guys know what they're doing.
We need them on our side. We need the odds makers.
I need to start calling them.
Yeah, no doubt. They would probably block our numbers. We'd call so much.
I'll be like, listen, just tell me one thing to go all in on.
Yeah.
I just need one.
Just one.
One long shot to go all in on so I can win one time and I'll never call you again. That's all it would be for me. But look forward to seeing you in Smile 2. Yeah, I look forward to not watching that movie. So, cheers. But Crafty, that Until Dawn, the PS5 version is coming out, I think, by the end of this year or sometime early next year. That was fun hanging out with you and everybody for that. And so I'm gonna try to get the new one when it comes out. I've been watching videos of the updated graphics, so I'm pretty excited. Also, they're making a film for that game. And so maybe I'll go watch it and I'll make some sort of review or something because it's pretty good. It looks pretty good, but we'll see. Anyway, check out the gaming channel. Much love to you guys. If we're not live Tuesday or Wednesday, I will see you guys on Thursday. That was a 7 hours well spent. I'm very happy. We literally played until dawn, and it was awesome. But appreciate you all. Much love. Maybe see you tonight, maybe not. Either way, see you by Thursday. Oh yeah, and go Chiefs.